Better than New Year's, I'll tell you.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing out there?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Tina. She is turning 55 tomorrow morning.
What?
So
55? My old age can't take that noise.
anyway, thank all y'all for coming.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. We got Tony, our cabin in the woods is here. John Coffey, Unpaved Explorers here. Tony Walsh, Walsh Homestead Adventures is here. Let's see here. Who else we got? We got a few more people here. I know.
If y'all were here, I'd give you a crown.
Yeah, she made me wear one. So
and glow rings.
But yeah, thank y'all for coming. We're
Why are you yelling?
I'm not meaning to yell.
Hey, can y'all hear us or are we screaming? First of all.
Pretty close to screaming. Hey, somebody feel free to come on up.
Who said that? Somebody said we're screaming.
Oh, are we?
I don't know. It's what
I think you said it.
Oh, I did say it.
I think you said
What do you say?
14 on here. Good deal.
Jumping out what?
Oh, she got to jump out of the cake.
I ain't done that.
How you think we met? I got.
It's a really tall, big.
Oh yeah, I'm always loud. I am always loud. But anyway, we're celebrating Tina's birthday, and we're real excited about it.
Yes, we are. I've been excited all day. It's not even my birthday yet. Tomorrow's my birthday. She's
got on her daddy's shirt.
That's my daddy's shirt. He's passed away. He's not here, but he's here with me in his shirt.
Yep. So she wanted to wear her dad's shirt for her birthday, so he'll be here with us.
And of course, my Queenie crown. I wish y'all were here with us. That'd make it more fun.
Well, thank all y'all for coming. We do appreciate it. You know, we're just like by ourselves here partying. We're having a good time.
Our neighbors wonder what we're doing out the window.
Hey, thank you there, Bob. We appreciate that.
Hey, it's Georgia.
Thank you, Craig. How are you?
Hey, Craig. Thank y'all for coming by. I can't read anything because I don't have glasses.
Well, where's your glasses then?
Oh, they're there, but I'm not putting them on. It would mess up my crown.
Better to look pretty than to see.
That's what I'm saying.
My motto.
Yeah.
But
get my crown on straight. Look at my head hurts.
You ready to turn that off?
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay, we're gonna turn off the disco music.
Yeah, it's a little too much for old folks.
Anyway, we've had a good day.
Yeah.
Looking forward to her birthday. We went, did a little bit of shopping. She got her dog table. You want to show them your dog table?
No, I'm gonna make a whole video on that.
Okay, she's got a video of her dog table.
I'm gonna make a video. I have a dog grooming table for my birthday, which I asked for because I groom my own dog. So I got it, and I'm gonna make a whole video about that.
Yeah, it's really pretty cool.
Later.
It's really pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool.
It's a pretty cool thing. I was trying to read that.
Who's that?
Oh, no, I just read it. Let's see the cake.
I don't have one yet. Tomorrow's birthday.
Yeah, we got a birthday party tomorrow. Actually, this is our birthday party for YouTube. So we could have her a little birthday party here tonight. We've had a pretty wild day on YouTube today.
I gotta get something
and now she's gone. Where'd you go?
I'm hot.
Oh, she's hot. Well,
yeah.
Well, it's because you got the heat on, honey.
Oh, God.
That's
no,
why.
I got the hair on.
Look, there's WD Glock and Roll. How are y'all doing? They say happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm coming.
Yeah, she's right here.
Trying to find something.
She's right here. But anyway, we had a big YouTube day today, so
Hi, thank you.
We're tickled pink with that.
Yes, we did.
We got over 1,000 subscribers today, which was really kind of unexpected, wasn't it?
Yep.
But it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool thing to do. So we were kind of happy about that. That's been our biggest day on YouTube since we've been on YouTube, or the most subscribers gained in one day. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we were happy about that. But
it's almost like Christmas in here. I feel it kind of looks like it's snowing.
It kind of does.
Red and green snow.
Yeah, she got it all set up real cool. Hey there, Tony.
Hi,
Leanne.
Tony.
How are y'all doing?
Thank you. Chloe bracelets. If you were here, I'd give you some.
Yep. She went and she got her a bunch of party favors.
Hey, I'm a party guy.
Yeah. Well, when we met,
Did you like that voting video? Wasn't that cool? I enjoyed that.
I did too. The voted video. Let me tell y'all, it almost shut Frank and Tina down though, putting it on there. So we
go figure.
We had to take it off Frank and Tina, but it's on Colette Fry's, and it's a really
You
good
took
video.
that off your videos?
Yeah, I had to.
Why?
Because we dropped from getting 10,000 views an
The
hour.
voting one?
Yeah.
What?
Oh no, the voting one I didn't. The
think
voting
you're
one's
confused.
on there.
He's been
It's the
drinking
other
again,
one.
folks. I'm sorry.
It's the other one. There was one of the voting video was pretty good. Yeah, she voted.
He's talking about the one that
I don't know. I did something that somebody didn't like on there.
You're talking about the other video.
I'm talking about the other video.
Which one is
Yeah,
it?
it's the one that pissed everybody off.
Which one?
I don't even remember which one it was. The one about the bills.
Oh yeah, the one where I didn't have enough money and I was living on the edge.
Yeah,
that almost got us taken off the dang YouTube.
Yeah, I thought it was going to anyway.
Hey, Matt, man.
Thank God it didn't.
I barely can see.
Yeah, she can't see without her
I
glasses.
can't see anything, but my crayon is so cute. I can't mess it up with glasses.
What is that sound?
That's that buzzer over there. You fix it. I can't make it stop.
Oh, I think I can fix it. I don't know what that is.
I can't ever fix that buzzer.
Okay.
It goes off on the stove.
Let me fix that
Don't
buzzer.
hit this table. And I can't ever make it stop.
That's because we've got an old stove.
We have a very old stove.
We have to
very old
remodel
people.
our kitchen. Oh.
Oh, my friends in the house, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Thank you very much. I'll be 55 tomorrow, sometime. I don't know when. I don't know when I was born. Nobody told me. Hi, Patrick. Oh, you're so sweet, Patrick. You're just so kind. Thank you. So what y'all been doing? Having lots. Oh, he's bringing vegetables. I knew he had a handful of something.
Even though this is November, check out what she got for us out of her garden. She got us some salad for dinner tonight.
Hey, you see my lemons I grew on the back porch.
She's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I have lemons in November.
She's doing pretty good. She's got lemons, and then we got lettuce.
That's all I got.
That's all we got left.
If the food chain breaks down, we're going to have a hard stomach time.
We're going to have a hard time. It's going to be lemons and lettuce. We might be driving. If the food chain breaks down, we're going to be driving straight to Blackshear, Georgia to go bump with Tony
we know
and
the people.
Because them guys got food.
They got lots of food.
I
We know where to
guarantee
go. You should never have told us where you live.
That's right. You always keep a fat guy around because if everything goes bad, he's going to know where the food is.
What time is what?
I pay attention to who's got food. Tony and Leanne cook all the time. They got real good food. What time is dinner? Well, it'll be sometime after we get through with this thing.
Late.
I don't know when. It'll be late, though.
We're going to have lemons and lettuce. It's not going to be much of a dinner.
Yeah, we'll have a lemon and lettuce dinner. But, hey, we'll get by. I'll tell you what, the price of food right now, we all talked about that about 3 years ago, how food prices was going to go up.
No, they did.
By golly, they did, didn't they?
They dang sure did.
Or you can make candles out of them. LOL. Yeah, that's true. You can do that. So y'all ate at Cracker Barrel? Oh, that's cool.
Who did?
Matt Man did. Cracker Barrel's got good food.
Cracker Barrel does have good
food.
We always meet everybody at Cracker Barrel.
Our Cracker Barrel has turned into a bar pretty much.
It really has.
Yeah.
The last time Tony Delgado was down here, I had a stiff drink of, what was it? Sangria?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
But
don't drink the sangria
at
where is it?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Stick with no, not Olive Garden. Drink the ones at Olive Garden. They're great. The ones at the sangrias at Cracker Barrel are not good.
Oh, they're not good. Yeah, I was confused for a minute.
Oh, Frank's always confused.
No, I mean I don't mind the drink at the Cracker Barrel. What I mind is
you didn't drink it though.
No, but it's just every time I walk in there, they're like,
"You want a drink?
You want a drink? You want a drink? You know
what? Because people are unhappy these days. They're trying to make you happy.
I guess that's what it is.
That's it. They want if you get lit, they figure you get happy, so they're trying to make everybody happy.
Well, that might be why I'm
you're not happy.
Kids think I'm all ornery all the time, might be because I don't drink.
Could be.
Might be what it is.
That was very good.
It might be. Bobby Boucher
What am I
said.
drinking now?
They got all them teeth and.
Whoa, where's my glass? Where's my celebrate? My celebrate. That's all I'll say about that. It's to celebrate.
She's got her a
y'all.
celebrate drink. Yeah, she's using her lemons in it.
I'm using my lemons in my celebrate drink. Who said that?
Yeah, they do. They make money
You
on
better
the
bet
drinks.
they do, because that's where everybody wants. Go where you can get the liquor.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. They go where they go. They make money on them drinks.
Surely.
You never been to a Cracker Barrel?
Well, you need to go to one.
It's pretty good. They've got good
They got
food.
good food.
That's kind of home cooking, you know.
And when you
Kinda
go in the
country
wintertime, don't sit near the fireplace, because they will burn you out.
It's kind of Cracker Barrels.
It's a great place.
I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of.
I know how to explain it. It's not the place you want to be during a tornado.
No, it's not. It's not that. You don't want to be there during the tornado.
What's he say? I can't read.
He said, Frank, you might get lucky tonight. No.
I can't even talk now.
Oh, yeah, you done embarrassed.
Yeah, you ain't embarrassed me. I was just trying to keep it straight here. Nah, that won't happen.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. What Tony Walsh say? That ain't Tony Walsh. Yes, it is. What'd he say? What'd he say?
Yeah, it's a good time to get that tractor. Tanny can drive it tonight.
Oh, dude. My neighbors don't want me to get on that lawnmower tonight. Or the tractor.
Country ham and eggs is good from Cracker Barrel. That's pretty
You know,
good.
they used to
I like
have.
that too.
Country Barrel used to
Country
have.
Barrel. Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, Country Barrel, whatever. It's an eating good place. They used to have, what was it? The fish?
Hadcock.
It ain't hadcock. Frank always did that. Haddock.
Okay, I couldn't never pronounce.
And he always told the waitresses he wanted hadcock.
I thought it was called hadcock.
They'd be like, excuse me, sir, you want what cock?
Oh, no, that's not the way it worked. He thought I wanted some chicken. Good grief.
That's the way it works. Oh my God, all right, I need air conditioning.
There are 3 in Portland.
3? We got 3 in Harrison County.
But what's that segment?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Parts we could go to. Yeah, that's not too. I mean, I don't know if that's too far from you. I know y'all are in Oregon, so
Oregon's a long way.
Oregon's a long way for us, not for him. He's
that's
in
what I'm
Oregon.
saying. For us, that's
Yeah.
a long way.
Country fried steak, mashed taters, fried okra, and apples. That's pretty good. Now, what I get at Cracker Barrel is roast beef and gravy. Because Cracker Barrel's white gravy tastes like it's got Clorox poured in it.
Yeah.
That stuff ain't no count. But their brown gravy is actually pretty good. But they don't know how to make white gravy, I don't think. I just don't think so. I've sent it back like 5 times till I figured out, man, that's exactly what they wanted that to taste like.
Yeah.
And I was like, man,
Yeah, like, don't you like it?
That ain't me.
Yeah.
But we had to do like this to look at stuff.
I can't see
That's what
that's
my daughter Emily said, a 25-year-old that works with me. She said the other day, she said, Daddy, why you look at everything and you go? I said, because I can't see it. That's why I can't see nothing. But what I was gonna say is y'all heard Kaylee last night. Y'all would have got a kick out of it.
Oh, that was good.
We was watching that new Elvis movie on demand.
The one about Colonel Parker.
Yeah, with Tom Hanks as Colonel Parker.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way.
It really was.
You hadn't seen it. That's an excellent movie. We're not going to spoil the movie. But Kaylee, you know, the 11-year-old come in there and she said, what y'all watching? And Tina said, we're just watching a movie about Elvis. She said, you don't know who Elvis is, do you, honey? She said, oh, yeah, I know who Elvis is. She said, oh, really? You know who Elvis is? Who's Elvis? And what did she say?
She said, Elvis is, uh-huh.
Yeah. She said, yeah.
I said, that's all you know? And she said, I've seen him before. He dances a lot and he sings and he goes, uh-huh. So she does know her. I don't know how.
She don't know who Prince is. She don't know who Michael Jackson is.
But she knew Elvis.
But she knows the King. She 100% knows Elvis. And I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty cool.
Patrick likes Cracker Barrel, not flies. I agree.
Hey,
Patrick.
I don't blame Patrick.
I
That
know.
stuff's a whole lot better. Cracker Barrel's a whole lot better.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I like Cracker Barrel, but man, if y'all ain't watched that movie, that's a good movie, ain't it? That boy that got to play Elvis
He looks
and
like him.
sounds a whole lot
Oh
like
my
Elvis.
gosh, he really does.
He really does.
He's got all his moves.
And
Every one of them.
it was a weird movie.
It was
It's
weird.
strange.
It was strange.
But it's good strange.
It was good strange. But boy,
So,
I tell you
anyway,
what,
I think y'all like
I didn't know how bad Colonel Parker was.
He was
Parker?
bad.
He was.
Colonel Parker
He
was
a
bad
devil.
to
But
Elvis.
he really was awful.
Yeah, he didn't treat Elvis worth a
No,
flip.
he didn't.
I didn't like that once
No.
I started looking it up and looking at things that was true on that, and I was kind of like, wow, I couldn't believe
he was
he
really.
treated them that bad.
He was the devil in disguise. But
Sure
his
was.
last days come back to haunt him because they said he spent his last days of being alive on this earth, Colonel Parker, wandering the casinos in Las Vegas, spending his fortunes that he made off of Elvis all alone until he died. So he was a miserable person, no doubt.
Yeah, well, usually when you do mean things your whole life, you are miserable.
That's
person.
right.
That's just kind of what it does. But yeah, what's going on with y'all out there? Anybody want to come up and get on here? We put the link up there.
That was earlier.
That was earlier, but
Yeah.
we will put it up again. Hold on a minute, and I'll do that right now. I think I can remember how to do it. Let's see
Down on
here.
it.
I've got to copy that. It says copied, and then I got to paste this. All right, and then you got to hit that enter button.
Here's to you, Tina. Thanks, Tony.
You got to put that enter button in. Okay, there's the link right there. If any of y'all want to come up and
Come on up.
come on up, and
You're the next contestant.
we'll talk. Like we're talking now, but you can come up here and we'll talk some more.
You're so dingberry.
I am kind of dumb on stuff.
Dingberry.
Tony needs to go. Which Tony? We got three of them.
Tony, or Tony. We don't know.
Yeah.
Is it door number one? Door number two? Or door number three?
Katie said the other day when I was watching Tony Larson, because she knows Tony, Delgado, not Tony Delgado, but she knows Tony Walsh, because she sees him,
Yeah,
she's seen him several times. He's held her and stuff. And she said, what you watch? I said, I'm watching Tony. She said, that's not Tony. I said, that Tony? She said, no, that's not Tony. And I said, you mean this one? I showed her Tony Walsh. And she was, yeah.
She was watching him the other day.
She knew who he
A couple
was.
of days ago, she had my phone, and I heard Tony Walsh talking, and she was sitting there. She had the phone on the on the bookshelf, and she was watching Tony Walsh.
Yeah, she'll say, you know what she says when she hears Tony Walsh talking?
Walsh.
She'll say, that Walsh.
Yeah,
She
Walsh
said, that
needs to come on
Walsh.
up. Walsh, you're
I
the next
think
contestant
that's kind of sweet,
on Black Friday's birthday.
You got a pretty good judge of characters when a 2-year-old likes you. If a 2-year-old likes you, you're a pretty good person.
I'd say. If
So-
they have a dog and kids don't like you,
Hey, she's one smart young lady.
That's right.
Hey, Tony, how you? By the way, Mr. Tony Walsh, how's the election going down there in Blackshear? Tony's the chair of his party down there in Blackshear. So anyway, he's been working all the time for that, I bet. But Santa Tony, yeah. He looks like Santa kind of now,
You
don't
really
he, John?
do. How long are we gonna let this get?
I was looking at him yesterday on his video, his Farm Truck Friday, and yeah, that's what I thought to myself. Yeah, he could just about play Santa Claus with that beard.
I was looking at our pictures from when we had the YouTubers in the Wild meet up. He had very short hair there.
I bet it was, Tony. I bet that is long hours. That's a lot of work. Whole lot of work going on. So, John, you still hiking all over the place?
Who is that?
There's Tony.
Come on, get it right.
Tony Larson. Got 3 Tonys here.
Tony Larson.
Hey, it's the 3 T's.
Yeah.
Always.
How you doing, Tony?
It's a triple Tony event.
It's
Yeah.
always it. Who are you talking about, Tony 1 or 2?
Yeah, that's what I'll say something about Tony, and Tino's like,
Which
Tony,
one?
where's Tony?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. There's actually more than 3. There's about 5 or 6.
Well, there's 3 main ones.
that we watch, but there's 3 of y'all that we watch all the time.
You might have.
But
No, what?
you ruined your foot. You
Yeah,
need
but
to
the 3 of us are the best looking.
That's right. That's how we're going to remember y'all. What'd you do to your
all
foot?
he needs is the suit. Yep, that's right. Man, what'd you do to your foot, John Coffey? I didn't even know that. I think I knew you'd hurt your foot a little bit, but it was a while
Hey,
back.
Oh, there's the Patrick and his frog.
Hey,
Happy birthday!
thank you so much, Patrick. You're so kind. And good looking, too.
That's right. Tony
That's
ain't got
right.
nothing on me.
Yeah.
Ace and a frog.
What's
Yeah,
up,
it is.
Tony? Where's Tony? Oh, there's Tony.
He's so
It ain't
kind.
easy being green, is
It's
it,
not
Patrick?
easy.
No way, man.
Oh,
Oh, Lord, I'm
Tony Larson's like, what in the
There's
hell
that
is
frog
that?
talking to me.
What's the matter, Tony?
I think I woke up next to that in the swamp one time when I was drinking.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Kind of looking at me like you're drinking now.
Yeah, torn ligament and tendon.
oh, Lord.
I got one of them. I got one of them on my knee. It's bad. It's painful. That is very painful. I'm sorry, John. We'll be praying about you for
Absolutely,
sure.
we'll be praying. That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, Patrick, you've been riding on that digger with Matt.
Yeah, buddy. I'm showing him how to do it.
Well, that's good. Somebody is. That's good. Somebody's doing a good job on that wall. I figured somebody was telling him how to do it.
Yep, I'm the expert.
Yeah,
Just like it on YouTube, you know, I'm the man.
That's
right.
Oh,
oh, Lord, it makes my head hurt.
that's funny. Who you got?
Nothing. I was just fixing it.
Oh,
You
okay.
okay there, Tony? You keep looking at me awful funny.
I don't know. I think I fell asleep.
Oh, I don't
Where's
doubt it.
Leanne?
Yeah, where's Leanne at?
She's somewhere.
Leanne around there somewhere?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey, Leanne.
Yeah, she's sitting right across from me.
Aw. Hey, Leanne.
Hey, Leanne, how you doing?
Hey,
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Thank you.
Them turkeys is getting big. Yeah, your turkeys is getting big.
Yeah, it's about time to have one in the freezer.
Tony Walsh. in the
Yeah.
house.
Going to freezer can.
Freezer can.
Hey, you.
What's up?
I'm from Tennessee. I don't like the
Go Georgia.
dogs.
Go dogs.
Go dogs. We got go Tina. Go out.
Oh, I like dogs. I'm a dog
I like
fan
dogs and
myself.
cats too.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta remember, Tony, she's from Alabama. She likes them elephants.
I'm not from Alabama.
Go dogs.
You're pretty much from Alabama.
Pretty much.
I'm giving you the stink eye, buddy.
We said
He giving Tony the stink eye because he got on a Georgia shirt.
Wait a minute. That's a Tony? And
That's Tony. Yeah, that's Tony.
Tony Tony.
Ugh, I need to go change my name to Tony.
Yeah.
There's Marcus. What's going on, Marcus?
Hey, Edmund Dante. What's he saying?
Yeah, that's Edmund Dante too. Both of them said happy birthday, Marcus Tony
Thank you.
and Edmund Dante.
I
Man,
can't
good
what
to
he
see y'all.
says. If I wasn't blind, I could read. I still can't read. You want to look at it?
Where's your buddy at there, Edmund Dante? Oh, we all are doing well. We're doing pretty good there, Marcus. We he said yeah.
Hey, Uncle Al. Thank you.
Hey there, Uncle Al. How you doing? I think there might be a little delay on this thing between the different people. But what's going on with the election, Tony? Tell us about it.
Yeah, who's winning?
Tell us about what's going on and what all you've been doing.
This Tony?
No, that Tony.
Go dog, Tony.
This Tony. So let's both point at it. That Tony.
That Tony.
That one?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know if that
I
was.
don't know if they hear it.
My mic was muted, so now I got it unmuted.
Okay.
Well, we were talking so bad about you.
That's what you get for putting Joe dogs on your plane.
Well, what's going on with the election, man?
Ooh, it's tough. I hope if everybody votes red.
I did.
Well, I did.
Did you?
I did.
Did you?
I did for the most part.
For the most part.
There was a good-looking blue girl though that I couldn't.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
I'm joking. I voted red. You know I did.
I'm sorry,
How
I voted
Georgia
green.
goes, the country's gonna go red.
Oh man, good night, Marcus. I'm glad you came on. I didn't know it was that late over there, but
Thanks for coming by.
thank you for coming by. And hey, man, I appreciate all the you watching all as much as you have on our channel. I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. We always appreciate you. And what'd you do?
Can you not read?
Oh, hey,
Are you blind? Even I can see that.
oh yeah, I say that now.
He's so
That's
slow.
pretty good. I like Edmund Dante. He's
I
my
do
buddy.
too.
He is.
Hey, Frank, you need to get some grandpa glasses.
I do. I've got these glasses. I got are for nearsightedness, and they keep trying to make me get them bifocals, but I won't do
Oh,
it.
they're terrible. I can't. Look at my.
I just can't. I can't get the bifocals. I can't use. I tried to use them. They want me to get.
They're terrible.
They want me to get trifocals. Is what they're wanting me to do, and
Maybe that's what I had. The three. Yeah.
the three.
Yeah, that's all.
And I can't stand that, man. Talking about making somebody car sick. I can't even do nothing without getting sick with them things on. So I just squint my eyes. But it is a pain. Yeah, I have to do like that, Patrick. That's exactly what I got to
Exactly.
My brain couldn't work fast enough to see through 3 different lenses.
do. Yeah, I bet. I'll bet you. You said your brain don't work fast enough. I thought you meant you had too much work.
No, my brain don't work.
But my brain ain't working right now.
No, it's
But yeah, that's some interesting stuff. We were talking about all that stuff going on. The election, me and Tony was talking.
See, every time we talk, it makes it weird sound.
Is it sounding funny out there to y'all?
Everything's funny up here.
What are you trying to say, buddy?
That's just the view from Paramedic, huh?
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think you've
man.
all been drinking. You're sitting around talking to a frog.
That's exactly right.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was we was talking about all the stuff they've been saying about old Herschel, man. He said Tony Larson said they've been putting stuff on the TV about Herschel all the way over there at his house.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
just amazing.
Well, and everything they're bringing up is nothing but old news, old mud. But the Right Reverend Warnock that believes in abortion
God, Uncle Al.
run over his own ex-wife. He's got just as much dirty laundry as anybody else does, and he calls
That's
himself
right.
a preacher.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what they're fighting over here. Oh my God.
Yeah, that mudslinging's a bunch of crap, ain't it, Tony?
Oh my God. I just want to go slap these guys and get them back into reality.
Yeah,
That picture.
I do too. I mean, I don't care. You can say what you want. but all that being ugly about it, it's just stick to the policies. Leave all that personal mess out of it.
Yeah, they don't have nothing good to say about the Republicans, only that they're trying to take away abortion, which they're not.
No, they're turning it back over to the state's rights.
Yeah.
And it ought to be, I mean, honest to goodness truth, that ought to be a state issue anyway. And then that way, if you don't like something, well, then you can move somewhere where it's at.
There's a volume on his phone, probably.
Yeah.
It just seems that to me seems like common sense. But we're void of common sense these days. I've never seen a country more void of common sense than this one. What was that you was watching the other day? That it was something what was that you were going to do a reading with Tina on? It didn't have no common sense whatsoever. I forget what it was.
I don't
You
know.
remember?
No, I don't remember. No telling.
There was something.
I do remember doing it, but I don't remember what it was.
There was something, and I can't remember for life of me what it was now. That CRS is bad, man. Anybody else here suffer from that?
Patrick does.
I have bad.
I got some timers.
Yeah, I've got a bad case of CRS.
Yeah, I have CRS too, but I can't. I forget what it is.
It's can't remember S.
Noodles.
Stuff.
Stuff. Yeah.
I got stuff.
Can't remember stuff. That's what
Well,
I
you
get a bad case
you
of
can
that.
say poop. Can't remember poop.
Yeah.
That would be CRP, Goofy.
Good answer.
Guys, laughing.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Frank and Tina, I want to show you something.
Yeah.
So back in 1980, when Georgia won the national championship, Jackie cross-stitched this for her dad as the scores of all the Georgia games.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in 2010, Coach Dooley signed it. You can see right here in the middle.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's really cool.
That was October 20th of 2010. On October 20th of 2022, Herschel Walker signed it right here.
Wow.
Oh, no.
That's pretty cool.
And unfortunately, Coach Dooley died while Herschel Walker was giving that speech right before he signed this. So all that was on October 20th.
Man, I didn't know that. That is really cool.
That really is
So
cool.
he made me call Jackie because he wanted to buy it. In
28.
the 28. Well, she's telling me the 28. See, I can't remember S.
CRP, man.
Yeah. But she made me call. Herschel made me call Jackie because he wanted to buy it, and she said no.
Well, I'll be dang.
Wow, that is awesome.
Well, that is pretty cool.
So if he wins, she'll make another one. That way he can hang it in his Senate office in Washington.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Now that's a good story to have
That
right
really
there.
is.
If Jackie make him something like that, that would be pretty
That'd
cool.
be pretty cool.
I'll tell you what I had. I had when I was a kid, and I absolutely hated it. And my sister still got it. I was a big Herschel Walker fan, and this was in 1980.
You still are a big Herschel Walker.
Yeah, if I was a Herschel Walker fan at all, I'd be a big one. So,
He'll be here in a couple hours.
but man, I was a huge Herschel Walker fan because my dad, he was at Georgia. He never got to play in a game, but he was actually on the Georgia football team. So he was a big Georgia fan, so I was a big Georgia fan, and we loved Herschel, because we were winning every ball game with him in there. And I told my grandmother that I really was a huge Herschel Walker fan, and I was 11. So she made me for Christmas a Herschel Walker Cabbage Patch doll. Them that they really made had was made out of a stocking, and my sister still got it. And I can remember thinking, I didn't want a Cabbage Patch doll, but she'd put all that work into it, And but I've got one it's at my sister's house, the Herschel Walker
That's weird.
Cabbage Patch
I'd
doll.
like to see that.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, did your grandma ever make you one of them knitted hats that had beer cans in them?
No, but she made me them sock monkeys. Did you ever see them?
There's
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
Monkeys that are made out of
monkeys.
sock. She made me them things all the time. Now
Oh,
she
yeah,
made me a bunch of boggins. I've still got a few of them that my grandma
you did.
made. And she
Grandma used to come up with these crazy things, and then she'd give them to us for Christmas, and you can't say no. And oh my gosh.
No, I love my grandmama better than anything. She used to. I remember when we was kids, I think we got $4.25 for our birthdays. What we got for a check from my grandmother, and it finally, when she died in '93, and we finally got a raise to $7.15. I think is what it was.
Did you save all that money?
No, I didn't. But our birthday, we got $7.15 was what we got. But that's how she'd give you. She'd give you a cost of living raise on your birthday every year.
Well, back then it'd be a lot.
Yeah, we used to get 2 pairs of Wranglers, a package of T-shirts, a package of skivvies, and a package of socks every year.
Everybody gets socks.
Yeah.
I used to remember on Christmas morning, and I ought not complain because I had something under the tree on Christmas morning. I always had nice stuff under the tree on Christmas morning, and I got something every Christmas. Tina didn't.
No, I didn't.
She didn't. There was Christmases she didn't get nothing.
We were poor.
I never had a Christmas like that.
Now he had a Leave It to Beaver childhood.
I pretty much did, but I always kind of thought that, you know, when my parents give me clothes and shoes for Christmas, I thought, you know, you were gonna buy that anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
You can buy socks anytime.
and I can remember thinking that because they always put clothes and shoes down there, and it was like you know, this is making it look like I got a lot more, but you were gonna buy that anyway. But that's an ungrateful child, I guess.
That is.
I should.
You should have got Cole for that kind of attitude.
I did. Well, I'll tell you what I had. I had a worse attitude than that. And I about got a whipping for this. I came up with a plan when I was 6. And this will show you how my diabolical mind works.
Jonesy.
But hey, Jonesy.
Hey, Jonesy.
Hey, Van.
Jonesy.
Yeah, I think your little buddy might have told you, Van. I appreciate that. Thank you. But anyway, I was when I was 6, I had added up how much I got for Christmas presents. I remembered from the year before, and I thought to myself, man, we've got 12 kids on my street.
Hi, Boone.
If I get all of their presents for Christmas, and I asked Mom how long we got Christmas for, and she said, well, you'll probably get Christmas for 10 more years. And I thought about it. I thought, well, if I get Christmas for 10 more years and we got 12 kids on the street, if I get their Christmas, you know, I'm going to get more than I'd get for the whole time through Christmas. And then what if I got all the kids' presents in the whole world?
You're a little stingy.
So I went out and built a fire. Was trying to build a fire in the fireplace because I had a plan. I was going to, when he came down, I was going to catch him on fire and I was going to grab his bag. And then I'd have all the toys.
You were an evil little child. Let's just call it what it was.
I was bad. Anyway, I got whooped for that one. But that's where I was when I was a kid.
Why is she looking at me so funny?
What do you say?
I don't know. Turn that up a little.
I don't know.
Why is she looking at me so funny?
Why is she looking at him so funny? Oh, that's Patrick, Kelly.
Oh, hi, Patrick.
Hello.
He lives in Tennessee.
You're looking at Patrick.
He lives with his friend Matt.
I live on the other side of the pond.
You sound like when my best friend Jaden gets mad at me and she loses the breath in her, whatever it is. I messed up my language.
Well, that ain't good if she don't breathe.
I can't spell nothing, Boone. Don't worry about that. I get.
No, not right now.
Aw.
Man, we had somebody come in on the videos
I know.
yesterday.
That's funny.
They were screaming at me with explanation
They
points
said,
and
"Hey,
everything, saying that I was butchering the English language, that I wasn't using the proper prepositions, and I wasn't
Prepositions.
prepositions.
Can't even
I was
say it.
mispronouncing words, and they got so mad at me it wasn't even funny. And
Okay, Frank. They were
I
from
was-
the other side of the pond.
yeah, I was shocked at that. But
Do you use punctuation, Frank? I don't.
I used one for him. I sent him an emoji, that one with the middle finger. You know,
Yeah,
I sent that to him.
that's a California howdy do.
Yeah, that's what I sent him was a California howdy do. I'll tell you what, we've been having a few of them that lose, ain't we?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, we have. It's been
My first trolls. That was pretty interesting.
yeah. You had a whole bunch of trolls.
I
on
did.
one
I've never
video.
had one, and I don't want it again.
Yeah, they were.
It's not fun.
I love Patrick. He's my favorite.
He is pretty cool.
I can't spell very good.
What,
Man.
Patrick? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I love you too.
No.
I'll remember that if you want to come down here and ride a tractor again.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Yeah, she still talk. Her and B still talk about riding that tractor. They love that.
Oh, they do. I'll tell you what, Tony, you would love to say there's Jonesy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonesy.
Whole house full. Hey, Jonesy.
You
Hello, Jonesy. Boy, I feel like I'm in the Partridge Family here. Just
The Partridge Family.
That kind of looks like the Partridge Family.
Hey, Tony, though, seriously, you'd love it. You'd love it if you heard Daddy. When she sees you or hears you on that, she'll say right off the bat, she'll say, "That Walsh."
That Walsh.
She said, "That Walsh." she knows exactly who you are.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
I remember seeing you, Patrick. One
Yeah,
time.
you want to hear a funny story about that? My little brother married a Filipino gal, and I called him up on the phone and I said, "Hey, is Joe around?" And the phone went dead. I was like, "Are you there?" I go, "Oh, is Joe there?" "Yeah, he's here." She didn't get that as he around.
She didn't get that around. Yeah, that's funny.
oh, now
You could hear the hamster spinning. It was funny.
Yeah, I had a person from up north one time. I was working for them on the house, and they moved down here. And she asked me, she said, "Are you going to do this?" One of the list on the punch list of things she had. And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I'm fixing to do it." She said, "What are you fixing? There's nothing broke. What did you break?" I said, "No, ma'am, I'm fixing to do it." "What do you mean you're fixing? What are you fixing?"
Yeah.
And I didn't think nothing about it because that's just, normal language for down here is to say I'm fixing. It means I'm about to.
And it's fur.
But boy, she didn't understand what I'm saying on that. So that kind of throws us off. Do y'all say that over there, Jonesy?
Where are we going with it? Did we say
Yeah,
what?
do y'all say fixing to do something?
Yeah, well, sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, but that's common language over there too, isn't it?
Oh, we understand. Yeah, if someone said it, we know what you're doing. We're fixing to do it.
Oh, okay, y'all. They don't. I don't know.
Some
people around here don't
Southerners
understand
know what
that.
you're saying.
But I was shocked that because most people know what you're saying when you say something like that.
Hey, you guys aren't getting blinded there.
Jump right on it.
We're getting what?
You're not getting blinded there by the light.
Oh,
I love
Are
the
you
way
blind?
that Patrick talks.
are y'all getting blinded by the light?
No.
Eyes?
It's
I'll probably not
it's not.
see after this.
It's not getting
We're
used in
ready
the
to
eyes.
break out in a disco.
I was just going before y'all showed up on live. It was
Yeah, we was. Seriously, we had
that was the best part. I missed that.
we had this going. Oh, and I'll click it back on. It was this going. We like this going.
Yeah, disco's over here, disco's over there, right?
What's that?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. It's too
I
loud.
can moonwalk.
We're not doing what?
This thing.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I gotta find where we're at now. Here it is.
But I don't want to hear it. Close the door. Close the door. Why are you
That
playing?
ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't
You
what I
let Frank
want.
run the show.
Yeah, I messed up. I gotta fix it.
Too many moving parts.
Yeah. Here we go.
He out of the front. I don't know what he's doing.
There we go.
Oh, he was playing that music before the live.
There's our
started.
disco music. Yeah, I love disco music, man. I don't know why. Just I remember when we was in high school, everybody hated disco music, but I liked it.
Disco was the greatest song in the world.
I remember everybody was like when we got in
Oh, the frog
high
rock
school,
now.
everybody started saying disco's dead. I hate disco, but I liked it.
I love disco. I should have.
Did you know that they use the song "Staying Alive" to do compressions for CPR now?
Really?
Yeah.
How they do that?
Staying alive, staying alive. And it does. It keeps you in time with the compressions.
Is that what you do, Tony Walsh? Tony's that's what he does. He's
Now, that must be a West Coast thing.
he's a paramedic. Hey, you ever done that? I don't guess Tony can hear me. Yeah, Tony's a paramedic. I bet he's done that.
I think he's mesmerized. I think he likes frog legs and he's looking at me.
Shut it, Charlie.
Ah.
I tell you what, I still like frog legs though.
Yeah.
I do.
Hey guys, I gotta get a video on the internet. And if I have two internets going, it makes it super slow.
Okay,
Bye,
cool.
Tony,
We'll be
Liam.
sure to watch it. Y'all check
Happy
out the
birthday.
video.
Happy birthday, Tina. We love you.
So much.
Thank you.
Tony.
See you, Tony. You have a good
Good,
evening.
Tony.
All right. Bye bye.
Good. Good to
Tony
see you.
Walsh, is it coming in down there?
It is now.
It is. Yeah, you wasn't coming in a minute ago.
Yeah, I lost signal for a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I.
Well,
That's
we were
what I
talking
thought.
bad about you again. It's really how that happens.
I was saying, did you do that? Saying staying alive while you were doing chest compression.
No, because back in my days, we still lip lock people and breathe into them. You don't breathe into them anymore.
You don't? I thought you did.
Just chest compressions for the most part.
Why don't you breathe into them? I mean, when did they stop that?
There's some still teach it, but for the most part we don't because of all the cross contamination, the different germs, and just keep the blood flowing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, look, if I'm dying, breathe into me. I would say.
I might use it. I'm not sure about Brother Frank there.
Frank, you'll be a governor, but I'll still be here. It's okay. I'll carry on the legacy.
I'll get to Frank. I'm gonna do this. Breathe, dang it, breathe.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Man, I tell you what, I had a friend of mine, no joke, that was a paramedic. He did. That's what Tony did for years. He was a fireman and a paramedic. And but a friend of mine did, and he said that seriously, no jokes. His name's Eugene McCauley. And Eugene told me he went on a call one time. This guy was a paraplegic, and he was bled completely out. That was, just he had called 911, and he said when he got there, that guy was bled so far out he was about gone. And they got to looking, trying to figure out where he was bleeding from. And what he had done was he couldn't feel nothing. He was paraplegic, and he had somehow got peanut butter on his private parts, and a dog ate the private part off of him, and he had to go run that call with that guy. And I mean, I couldn't imagine having to do so. Yes, I'm dead serious. He said the dog ate it all the way off of him.
You just ruined my
And he
birthday.
said he bled, dang near bled to death. I couldn't imagine that. Look, we dropped 5 watchers on that.
That's just gross.
Let Frank Mike do the talking and see what happens.
I'll run
You'll
everybody
get rid of everybody.
But you seen crap like that. I mean, not like that, baby.
Have you seen that?
But you've seen all kind of bad stuff doing that, didn't you?
My very first call as an EMT was a plane crash.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
We just dipped him out into 3 different body bags.
Oh,
my
Lord
goodness.
God. I couldn't do that. I could not have that kind of job. Whoa.
That's awful. That's awful.
What were you about this?
It's not doing it on my side. Well, it is.
We're talking back to ourselves. Stop
Can
that.
y'all hear an echo? On y'all?
Yeah, that's probably me. Hang on, I'll just sort something out.
How the heck did he do that all the way from
I don't
Tasmania?
know, but he's really mad.
He did that all the way from Tasmania. He made that echo happen. That's pretty great. Well, I can't believe you did that, Tony. That's awful, man.
I couldn't do that. No way.
Hey,
That's absolutely awful.
it'll make or break you.
It would break me.
I bet it would. That's like me doing electrical work. First job I was on doing electrical work. I was working with
Did I fix it?
I think you did,
Yeah.
Jonesy. I think I did fix it. But the first job I did doing electrical work, I was working with the union, and the guy I was working with told me we were taking this power off the outside of this big commercial building. And he said, it's dead, don't worry about it. And we kept on working on it. What you got there, Jonesy? Oh, he's going to give a fruit tingles to Patrick. Patrick's eating his fruit tingles.
Oh, Lord.
That's funny. I didn't know you could do that. But anyway, that guy told us the power was off, and it wasn't, and it exploded on us. And I heard the guy hollering at me, and he said, "Find the edge of the building," and asked me if I was all right. And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Just find the edge of the building," and he said, "And just sit there, because if not, we're going to be getting in traffic." And so anyway, it had blinded me, and I was in the hospital for 2 days, blinded by the flash when that thing blowed up, and it burnt my eyes. And the guy come by there and told me that owned the company. He said, "Well, if you're back to work on Monday morning," he said, "you'll be doing this till you retire." And I came back to Monday morning, and I'm still doing electrical work. So he was right. You gotta, it's one of those things, I guess. If you can do it, you can do it.
You know what? I quit playing with gasoline after an incident one time. There was a big, huge bonfire.
Of course, you playing with gasoline.
I'm trying to tell you, listen. And I just poured gasoline over the top of it, and then for some strange reason, I got down on my hands and knees and went up in there with it and lit the lighter. And when I did, all I remember was whoosh, and everything burned. Every hair on my face, my bangs burned off, all the hair on my arms. I couldn't see. I was blinded for a couple of days. I do not play with gasoline anymore. It was
no,
the worst
man,
thing
that's
ever.
bad. I didn't know
really
you did
bad.
that to begin
That
with.
was way before I met
Good
you.
grief.
When I was young.
Good grief.
Then she found the leaf blower.
I did. I love the leaf blower. I love my leaf blower.
She can do a pretty good fire with a leaf blower.
Oh, yeah. Much better than gasoline.
That was a pretty good live you had going there tonight, Jonesy. I enjoyed
I
it.
like that music. That was awesome.
Well, yeah, I do one now for that channel every. My time is Thursday night, which is I don't know, early Friday morning your time, and then I do it Sunday morning here, which is your Saturday night. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's currently 11:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. Beautiful sunny day. So yeah.
So we're behind you. Let's see here. We're by. It's what time there?
8:25 here.
8:25.
Saturday night.
What time is it there, Jonesy?
Yeah. 11:25, just before lunch. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't get my cipher hat on. I can't figure that.
16. 16
He
hours.
ain't sorry for that one.
I ain't got. Let's see. I got enough
Boys,
fingers.
too.
Let me pull my toes out.
Hey, Frank.
I figured out that's a long time.
Frank.
It's a long
Just
flight,
look
I can tell you that.
outside. Just look outside, Frank, and if it's daylight, it's dark there. Okay?
Yeah, I figured
That is
that one.
true.
I have figured
Yeah.
that one out. I'll tell you the one that I can't figure out though that freaks me out is how they're summertime and we're wintertime. That's wild to me.
Is there on the other side
Yeah,
of the
because
world?
it's the world flips around like that.
The world is round, and it goes
Yeah.
round and round. Oh,
Well, you know
Even
what?
a dying frog knows.
We've got a lot of people, Patrick, that we've had on different lives on occasion that will tell us the world's not round. That we've had them get plumb mad at us and tell us the world's flat.
Okay.
And I
I've
never
had that
thought
as well.
that I would, and I, honest to God truth, never dreamed that in 2022 people would be making major arguments that the world is flat. But there are a lot of people that do.
If they want it to be flat, let them want it.
Do what?
If they want it to be flat, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, just live and let live.
Let
That's it.
live, that's right.
Live and let live.
Yeah.
Just let them be flat all day long.
Sad.
Let them jump off the edge.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, man, it ain't flat. Jonesy's way on over there where you're supposed to fall off
Sooner or
at.
later, somebody would fall off.
And he hadn't fell off.
Jonesy's
Maybe-
living on the edge.
Yeah, that's a who sings that song? Living on the edge.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, that's the one we almost got kicked off the air about.
Yeah, we got in trouble over that, I think.
Yeah,
But-
that came to me like a vision. And all of a sudden, we put it on there, and it was like
Oh yeah.
dead silence.
Oh, yeah, it messed
It
us
was
up.
bad.
You
It
can't
messed
do
us up, all right.
ACDC either. ACDC's got a ban on everything, so you can't play any of their music live on lives, or even on a content. You upload a video with anything from ACDC,
Wow.
and it doesn't get uploaded.
Yeah, there's a lot of them on there that are like that. Just about any Paul Newman movie you put up is going to get blocked if you put up something by Paul Newman.
Well, I wouldn't put anything up upon it.
I've seen a lot of different things. Prince's stuff will
I
get
can
blocked in
understand
about 5 seconds.
I could understand that one.
Yeah.
You can use my stuff anytime you want to. You know, I'm famous.
Believe it or not, I would think so. I would think you could use, any of us because we have permission. But if you look at YouTube's guidelines, even if let's say I want to do a shout out for Tony's channel, and I've done it, and I've posted a clip off of Tony's channel on my channel for a shout out, even if he gives me his permission, that's against YouTube policy. So
YouTube's no fun anymore.
well, that part's not fun. I don't like getting in trouble. I ain't
Kangaroo want a box? Come on,
Since when
buddy.
do you not like getting in trouble?
Yeah. Do what now?
I said, since when do you not like getting in
Oh
trouble?
yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I
His
do get
middle
in
name is
trouble.
trouble.
I do get in trouble, Tony, but I don't really like to not.
He
be
gets in
getting-
trouble all the time.
I mean, I get in a lot of trouble, but
I try to tell him don't post about half that stuff.
she does. She tells me half the time. She said, "You're
gonna get us.
you're
in trouble."
violating the rules." And
See, I like to follow the rules myself.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. You saw me trying to go vote, did you? But
I'm trying to get the glare off this bloody computer screen, but it just keeps reflecting me. I was going to show you. I had a brainwave, but it's pretty simple. But I was at the beach filming my next video, and I just had this idea, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I do this?
Surprise, surprise. Jonesy had a brainwave.
oh, cool.
Just reverse it. I thought, you idiot! I could do that. I could have been doing that a long time ago.
that's cool.
But yeah, I was down this beach yesterday.
Yeah. Big day is back. Oh, that's so pretty.
I'll tell you what, we've got a video we're coming up on. I'll give you an idea of the video. I can't tell you Tina's new video.
We already told them the last live.
Yeah, but we didn't.
We just haven't done it yet, but we're hopefully going to do it tomorrow.
And then we got another one we're working on too, which is pretty cool. It's just going to be a short one, but it's the truth. I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, but you can be watching TV. We've got Spectrum cable, Charter Spectrum. I don't know if y'all have got that or not, but we can be talking in the living room as long as our telephones are on and everything. And we can say something like, hey, you want to go and get some breakfast cereal? Let's get some breakfast cereal. Hey, why don't we get some Fruit Loops?
There we are twice.
And look at that.
I was looking at that. I thought it was me. And I was like, look.
You're not supposed to do that, Jonesy.
That weirded me out so bad.
You're not supposed to do that either.
Double trouble.
That weirded me out so bad.
But yeah, you can say that, just a few times. Me and Tina's tested it out.
Yeah.
And she'll say, why don't you give me some Fruit Loops? Why don't we get some Fruit Loops? And then within just a minute or two, there's a commercial on the channel about that.
Absolutely.
You can say baby diapers, insurance. It don't
matter what you're talking about.
Whatever it is, and that commercial will come up in just a few minutes.
Every time.
On your channel. And that's scary. They're listening that close on everything. They've got those bots listening to you.
I'm booking the ferry to go back to the mainland, and we got to drive up and get some gear that I've left behind. So we're going to visit some friends before Christmas and do that family thing up there. And as soon as I Googled it, and like, man, I turn my YouTube on every morning, and it just hits me, bang. There's new discount fares, blah blah blah, and I'll be watching a YouTube video, and the video comes up, and it's the ferry. It's an ad for the ferry. Like,
yeah,
man,
weird.
It's ingrained in the whole system, like.
Yeah, they hear you talking about it. That computer will hear you talking about something, and they'll pick it up.
Phones do the same thing now.
Yeah.
And we can sit around and be talking, and then you'll see the advertisements come on your phone for whatever you were just talking about.
And that's freaky, but it does. That's exactly what happens. That is wild how that works.
It's freaky, and you're sitting here talking with a frog. Who's freaky?
Yeah, there you go.
And it says,
I'd leave about 15 minutes. I'm in a premiere, but I will be back. What kind of premiere are you on, Boone?
That's fine, Boone. Thank you for coming by.
Cool. We can go check your premiere out. I drove to Florida. What was he say? I drove to Florida and never used my call, but for only calling Angie or texting her. And now my cell phone and home computer, I get commercials from the town I went to. Yeah. That's exactly happens. And that's crazy how that stuff happens.
Yeah, I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, I don't really understand it. I don't know what what we did to deserve that, but that's going on. Oh, Jules is doing a video. And you're in it. Oh, that's cool.
Yay.
That is really cool.
I wish I could read. Everything's so blurry.
That's cool. If y'all know Jules Small Space Gardening, at least I think that's the one he's on, isn't it, Van? Or is it Jamie Slate Music? Do you know him, Jonesy?
No.
You need to check him out because he's got a lot of stuff on gardening. But I know Tony knows him. I think Matt probably does.
Yep.
But he's got Jamie Slate Music. He's got a real good channel.
Let me check that out.
Yeah, he does. He's got a lot of stuff on his music channel.
Hey, but going back to the phones and all that, knowing what you're saying and where you're at, it's because of the communist government that we have installed in Washington.
Absolutely.
Come on there, Tony. You telling the truth, son.
And their big tech government friends. This is Frank and Tina.
Yeah.
If they want to know what we're talking about, they're pretty dang desperate.
You know what he's saying.
That's the world we live in today.
I can't share with all of y'all on here because I'm scared to. But something happened last week that let me know that powers that be. Yeah, there's Jamie's stuff right there, Jonesy. But the powers that be don't like certain things, and you better not do them or they'll.
What are you talking about? Do I know?
Yeah, you know.
What is it?
Well, I'll tell you later.
Tell me later.
But
so much.
there you go, Jonesy. That's what
exactly.
it is. It's really real. There's stuff going on, and I'm not. I've never been to where I wouldn't speak my mind or what I want to say, and I'm not wanting to say it. I'll put it like that.
You whispered in my ear, Frank.
You know what happened?
I don't remember.
When they shut us down.
Oh, you're talking about my living on the edge?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we got shut down.
Both channels. Just
See my music lives. Right, I was doing a music live, and there was a band called MySex. It's MI-SEX, and I filmed their music video. And I'm talking to all these people, and I said, "Hey, I'll show you this video of this band. I filmed this. We went to multiple venues. Can't wait to show you the song at the." It was a big festival in New Zealand that we were over there filming, and the whole crowd is just moving as one. You know, like it was awesome. It was awesome footage, but they didn't want to spend a lot of time on it, so it was just like bang, 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 different places and different footage. So I uploaded it, like I put it on my show, like I did this morning, and it got taken. My live got shut down. Completely wiped off, turned off, and I went, wow, what's going on here? And then I just give up. I didn't bother coming back. I just wrote a message saying, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. I got an email saying that song is banned in Russia.
Wow.
And
thank you.
The band has banned the song to be played in Russia, I should say.
Wow.
And because the stream is worldwide, YouTube just said, well, we can't let it go worldwide, and we can't edit it on the fly. Let's just crash it, take it down. I got the email the next morning to say this is what happened, and I went, wow, well, I won't be playing. And that's one of my favorite bands. Like, I love the guys in the band. They're all my mates. But they've put a block on their music going into Russia. So unless I go through my settings and stop my stuff going into Russia too, I'm assuming.
We've got a lot of our videos that we put up that they'll say partially blocked, and they'll be blocked in this country or that country or the other country. And Ian Gath actually told me, he said, hey, I've been trying to watch this video of yours, but it's blocked in Canada. And so he couldn't watch it because it's blocked there. So it's funny how that works, how some places block this instead of the other.
Trudeau don't like to be called a butthole.
Yeah, oh man, they're having issues over there, I can tell you.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Al's blocked over there. Uncle Al calls Trudeau everything on the planet.
Right, there's a band called the Lazies, and they moved from Sydney, Western Sydney, over to Canada. So they're now. They call themselves a Canadian band.
I'll do it.
Even though you gotta fix that again. I don't know if you can hear that. That's our stove. That's why we didn't want to cook on this thing. This old oven is like from 1935, and it's. I got to get another one.
You need to buy some new stuff before next apple season.
Man, do you know what it costs to seriously to buy that oven? And this is the problem. We're going to redo this kitchen. We're putting the kitchen right there. Kitchen's going to go right there instead of where it's at. And then that way we can go through where the kitchen's at straight out onto the back deck. So we're going to move the dining room over here and the kitchen over here. But when we do, hold on just one second. Hold on just a second.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but let's take over here, mate.
I'm about to cook with it.
Oh, you want some water?
Yeah. I ate some of that lettuce and
Nobody's on there. Hurry up.
I know I'm going back.
Yoo-hoo!
I almost died. No joke.
Yoo-hoo! Frank and Tina!
Hey,
He was choking.
I seriously was.
He said, I need some water. I said, why are you choking?
Yeah, I ate a piece of this lettuce. Her lettuce is laying right here.
Look at my lettuce.
So I ate a piece of that lettuce, and it stuck on my throat.
Twisty.
Oh, man. Twisty. What is that? We don't have those
We
here.
don't have anything.
What is a twisty?
Right, want one?
Yeah, I ain't even going to say his name, Tony. You ought to read this. Tony, write what happened on your channel right there. Your faucet has a leak.
I don't think his faucet has a leak.
Oh, no, put it up there on the one that says that on higher.
That?
Yeah.
That?
Show that one. Read that. That's no joke. Man, he almost got a strike over that. I mean, that's just over that person.
Oh.
Yeah.
You really got to be careful what you say.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you say and what you do. Because it's right. You're right, Tony. The Big Brother has, taken over everything. So it's scary.
What I think is going to be interesting now that Musk has Twitter, Trump has True Social, and if Kanye West gets a hold of Parler, that's going to be interesting.
Is Kanye saying he's going to get Parler?
He's trying to buy it.
Wow. I'm not saying anything, but I tell you, I got my opinion.
I like Kanye. I used to not like Kanye at all, and I have decided I like Kanye.
I'm twisted about some of his stuff, but I'm telling you, he's
I'd invite him over. I'd invite him to Thanksgiving if he wants to come over here. Kanye West, if you're watching this and you want to go eat some good Thanksgiving dinner, you're welcome to come over here if we get our oven fixed. But the oven's going to cost about $2,000 to get one, so we may be ordering Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is always good for Thanksgiving. So if we don't get our onions,
we may get cut off for that comment.
Yeah, we may. But I like Kanye.
Who stopped in to say happy birthday? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's her birthday, and she don't look any older.
I'm 18 today.
Tell them how old you are.
What I told Bean today, she said, we're going to bake you a cake and we're getting you a card. And I said, well, make sure you get one that has 18 on it. She said, you're 18? I said, well, yeah, how old did you think I was? She said, 20? That's what I'm talking about.
How old are you?
I'll be 55 tomorrow.
She'll be 55 tomorrow.
No. Go on. Can't be.
I'm lying. I'm really 18. I'll tell lies about the age.
But there's the Swafford Homestead. Oh, I see you. Hey man, I ain't seen y'all in a while. Y'all doing all right?
Where do you see that?
They're right there. Happy birthday, they said.
Oh, thank you. Did I have that a while ago? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't see him on
We
there.
miss a lot. He might have been choking at that time. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we very well could have been. Yeah. We could have been choking at that time.
We weren't choking.
I was choking.
But
anyway, what I was saying is we're moving the kitchen over here.
You're back to that 30 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish it before I choke. I choked in the middle of it. And the thing is, on this kitchen, our old kitchen, we have a drop-in stove or oven, and we're gonna have a range over here with the oven and the cooktop all built into one.
It's okay.
And I don't want to buy a $2,000 or $1,500 drop-in oven if we don't have to have it.
You can sell it later, man.
That's what she thinks. I need to just go ahead and bite the bullet and get it.
Absolutely.
But that's the reason I haven't. Because
Tina, hope you know a good electrician.
Look, yeah. I say that all the time. All the time. You wouldn't believe it. If I knew a good electrician, I can get a whole lot of things fixed around here.
You want me to tell you what? I've got a light in my room at this house that does not work.
Yeah, it hasn't worked for years.
And I don't fix
He
it.
will not fix the electrical.
I need it.
I need to marry him.
You ever heard the mechanics' cars always broke?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a muso like that doesn't do music. Like I'm always doing something else. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
It's job security, you know.
yeah, that's job security. That's right.
You know,
Now,
and as long as that light don't work, Tina's got to keep him around.
Why would I keep him around? He doesn't fix it.
I know, but you might want it to work someday.
I also need a plumber and a yard man.
Well, she seriously has told me before that she's going to call an electrical contractor over here.
Heck yeah.
To work on stuff.
I'm going to have to. If you could only see. Now, look, if you could see our dimmer switch right over there for the light that's above us, if you turn it too far, too fast, the lights just go completely crazy. They flicker, and then they'll turn off. You can't get a good happy medium. So I took hot pink electrical tape, duct tape, before we started this, and I pushed it in, and I found out if you push it in, you can turn it to any setting you want, and it works. So I pushed it in, and I duct taped it to make it work right. And I have an electrician here who's state certified.
They will be, Tony. They're going. Cracker Barrel's going to be mad if.
Don't ignore the electrical problems.
I can't help but ignore them. I mean, I'll fix it if it's fixing to burn down or something. But if it's just not working, I'm not going to fix that.
Yeah.
That's right. You can always tell the mechanic. Yeah, his car won't start. Yeah, that's exactly
I'm gonna get me an electrical license and start fixing stuff around here.
Tina is she's got a retirement plan. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but she is working hard on it.
What's that mean?
Your lottery ticket.
Oh, I may be a billionaire in a little bit. I have been buying so many tickets.
Did anybody buy any tickets to that? I know Jonesy didn't. You're not involved in that, I don't think.
I'm trying hard.
The lottery, Jonesy, the lottery is up to
1.5 billion, I think.
1.5 billion.
I don't want the whole thing.
With a B.
I just want a little portion of it. There was somebody in our town whatever the last drawing was, that won, and they said, they didn't say how much it was, but there were like several people in Georgia that won from $50,000 to $1 million. So somebody from our town, the same day I bought tickets, won at least $50,000.
Wow.
I just want a little bit.
But that's out of our whole town.
I don't care. I bought 10 tickets.
Hey, Tina.
Hey.
If you win the lottery, do you like frog legs?
He'll sell you a couple of them.
I'll take a trip.
When you buy tickets, like you say you bought 10 tickets, how do the tickets work? Is it like one ticket with one row of numbers?
Yeah.
Or is it a whole bunch of them?
It's one ticket for that one row of numbers.
Well, see, you can get a bunch. You can get on one actual piece of paper, Jonesy. It's several tickets.
Hopefully, I didn't lose it.
So I hope you didn't either.
I hope I didn't. Did I?
She's done lost her ticket.
No, I lost it. It's somewhere in this. Somewhere.
What's so sad is the lottery system validating tickets works better than our election system.
Yes, it does.
That is absolutely pitiful.
They can tell you who won the lottery and what store they bought it in at what time and date.
Yep.
We can't even count votes correctly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like this.
So, yeah, that's it. That's it, Jonesy. There.
Let me look at my numbers.
Well, it don't matter.
We could. Somebody
Man, write these numbers down.
I have 10 rows. So I have 10 chances to win something tonight. At 10 or 11, I'm not sure. But anyway, I have 10 chances to win.
I like this little black up here. He seems quite.
Hello, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, Patrick's a good frog. He's got he's got his buddy Frankie over there with him somewhere.
Yep. Frankie's right over there.
Yeah.
He's right over there.
Yeah, we sent him Frankie over there, and or Tina said, I think you wanted.
I did. I bought him from Cracker Barrels.
And then he named him Frankie. Who's that kangaroo? What's his
Spaceman
name?
Dudley. Woo!
Hey, Dudley.
Look at the kangaroo. Now the party can begin. Yeah.
Don't pop out of a cake.
Do it. I do. Come on up.
So who's that kangaroo? What's his name, Jonesy?
Skippy.
Skippy.
Skippy the Roo.
That's pretty
Jonesy,
cool.
that's just weird.
My crown getting crooked is just weird.
But yeah, you're dead on. You're dead on, Tony. That they can't keep up. I noticed this at our election when we voted. There was chairs setting out for poll watchers.
Yeah, and you know who wasn't in it?
No poll.
Nobody. No poll watcher.
There was no poll watcher in those chairs. Period.
I was standing in that line and I saw that sign and the empty chair, and I wished I could have made a video.
I thought that was pretty bad. They're supposed to have them, aren't they, Tony?
Don't have to, but they're not required.
I think they should. After what happened.
Well, they should. But if you sincerely think they should, then next year you need to sign up to be a poll watcher.
Oh, I'd love that.
I think we will.
It is very simple.
I think we will. I've done a lot of poll watching in my life, and there's been some pleasant things I've seen on
Oh my! Get out of here!
I was a pretty darn good. I was a pretty darn good poll watcher.
Well,
is that where you met Colette?
That's where we met.
No, it's not.
No, Colette.
Happy birthday.
He was swinging on that pole so good I couldn't help but pick him up and bring him home.
Oh, I love that song by what's his name? That guy.
I don't know.
He says, "I'm trying to keep my daughters off poles and my sons out of jail."
Walker Hayes. That's a good song.
He said, "I'm trying to keep my daughters off poles and my sons out of jail, and I'm going to church, so I don't go to hell." Oh, it's a good song.
Trying to keep his wife from finding out he married up and she married way, way down.
Yeah.
Jonesy, you got any of that music?
Yeah, I was just trying to find it.
If we play that, maybe she'll jump up and start dancing.
It's on the other computer, and I'm uploading.
What did Tony say? Yeah, but Tina, you need to leave the hardware at home.
Chicka-wah.
Oh, yeah. How much?
I was about to go all loaded it up, but,
yeah,
that wasn't a good idea.
Seriously, that was, we made it out a little worse than it was on that video, but seriously, she was going to vote, and that's the first thing I said to her. I said, Tina, seriously, before we videotaped it, I said, you better get everything out of your pockets. And she said, I can't carry my knife. I said, no, you can't carry a knife in the courthouse. They're going to catch you. And
no, you know what? No, I'll tell you something. And this is honest God's truth. Several years ago, I went into this same courthouse, and I had a big blade. I usually do have one. And it was in my pocketbook. And honest to God, I just didn't think when I walked in.
Yeah.
And
that's what I did with all my money there, doesn't it?
My pocketbook went through that machine, and I just turned around just in time you could see it plain as day. It was there on the screen. And I was like, holy crap.
What'd you have in the pocketbook?
A big blade. And I was like, they're going to take me to jail. You know what they did? They never looked up at that screen. They were too busy talking to me. And they gave me my pocketbook. I went in the courtroom with that thing in my pocketbook.
You could have shanked the judge.
I could have done anything I wanted. They were so busy talking. It was like, you can have a knife if you want it, lady. I was like, you're crazy.
That's funny. Oh, that's your ship come in there, Jonesy?
Yeah, that's a cruise ship leaving yesterday. That's from my backyard.
Oh, my God. What a beautiful picture.
In the grass.
He has got the best view on the planet, man.
You want to see our view. It's not that good.
Our view's not that good. And we realized something. We're in the highest spot almost in the state. I'm talking about our lot that our house is on.
Our town is very high elevation because we have the pipeline here in our town.
I know about it, Dudley. That's true.
And I I have sit here and thought about this, and I told Frank about it. Our house, if you think about it, where our house is sitting, if you go down this way, it starts going downhill and downhill and downhill all the way till you get out of town. If you go that way, same thing. If you go that way and that way, it's all the same thing. So we're sitting up on pretty darn high.
We're on the highest hill in Bremen.
Probably.
And
but there's one more.
And Bremen is probably the highest elevation. Yeah. It's not the highest elevation in the state, but it's right below the highest elevation in the state.
It's pretty high because of the pipeline.
So I'll tell you what we thought about doing, or I thought about doing. She won't let me do it.
No, it's not happening. This is so stupid.
I would love to build like a fire tower in the backyard.
Now, you build a fire tower, but you won't fix my electrical problem.
But I couldn't see for miles off.
We're going to need a fire tower if you don't fix the electrical.
Well, if I don't fix the electrical, we might be able to get insurance, and then we would be able to build my fire tower.
Patrick, go ahead.
But anyway, that's what I want. I want to build a fire tower in the backyard where I can see for miles and miles.
So you can watch our house burn down?
No, I don't want to watch our house burn down. Our house ain't going to burn down. I'm not going to do nothing like that.
You don't have to put electricity in a fire tower.
No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do that. You could.
Oh, and Spaceman Dudley? Yeah, I see you, buddy. How you doing?
Tony Delgado is sending me a text telling me I look like I'm asleep. So I told him it's the lighting. My eyes are.
Well, you've been working your tail off, Tony. That's what he's been doing. He's been down there working with them full-time job and then working with the elections. That's what somebody asked me the other day. They said, "Have you seen Tony Walsh? He ain't been on here in a while." And I said, "Man, Tony's working his tail off with these elections."
Good Lord,
what he's doing.
Them 16-hour days is getting a hold of this old man.
Oh, I
bet they are, because that's a whole lot. I mean, you got to think about it. A lot of people don't know this about Tony down here. This is Tony that way. Yep, down on the bottom. But if anybody don't know him, but he's a pastor.
You got to put it the wrong way.
He pastors 2 churches, and not only does he pastor 2 churches, but he's the head of the Republican Party in Blackshear, Georgia, or Pierce County, isn't it?
Yes, county.
It's Pierce County, Georgia, and he's not only that, but he's got a full-time YouTube channel, and then is one of the administrators from the hospital he works at. So I mean, dang,
he's a busy man.
That's a lot to do. Besides being a full-time husband, and then, besides they've got that huge farm, that his son and what's that?
Cousin-in-law.
It's your brother. It's your cousin-in-law, isn't it?
Yes.
That him and your son run it, and then they help them with that. So I mean, Tony's probably one of the busiest people I know on the planet.
Definitely.
Now, what do you do, Jonesy? Or you do radio full time? Is that what you do?
No, since I come down here, I moved down here about a year ago, and it's just too hard to get into the local stations. I have picked up a job in radio in January, but it's only for 12 hours a week. So I'll be happy to do the hours and happy to do the airtime. But it's I just picking up contract work with all different people. I tried to retire, and I'm happy to retire, but the wife wants to put a front deck out and a new front door and some landscaping, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to spend all my money at once. I better keep working while I still can. So I'm doing all odd jobs at the moment, but happy to retire. If I was a single man, I would not be working. I'd be quite comfortable. But,
now, is that what you've done most all your life, though, is radio?
The last 10 years, basically, yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Were you at a big station, or?
No, really, small regional areas is where I sort of can get a lot of work. But the wife wanted to retire here after she got sick, so we decided when she got out of hospital, she was well enough to do it. We'll put our place on the market and see what happens, and bang, it just sold. It sold within 3 days, and then we had to hunt for a house here with a view, and this house we bought's like 100-year-old, so it's got issues, but it's a lovely view.
It's the same thing here. We've got an old house. Our house is not a young one. It's a
paid for house.
It's paid for, but it's old.
That's the same. We own everything, so it's a matter of just watching the money in the bank.
That's a good way to be. That's a real good way to be. Well, good night there, Swafford Homestead.
Yes,
good to see y'all. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, I was going to tell you that we had one radio station that was talking to us about us doing like a morning show on it.
Could you see that?
And we thought about doing it.
We were almost on TV.
Yeah.
Glad that didn't happen.
And we
is it America's Most Wanted?
Yes.
I can see that. America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, we got an offer to be on TV, and I said no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that didn't work. No. But we're going. I mean, we may start doing a podcast. We may start doing a podcast. I don't know.
Because we have so much.
If we can get anybody to watch it.
You don't watch it; they listen to you. Stay with
Listen. You can. I've got podcasts, Tina. You put them out on YouTube. That would be fun. You put them out on YouTube as a video, and then you branch them out. The audio goes to wherever you want it to go, so you can have your podcast.
That'd be cool. Oh, it's going so fast.
We may do that. We may do a podcast or something. I don't know, but yeah, this was a little local station that small station was talking to us
before and after bank robbery. That could be an idea.
What did he say?
Tina on TV before and after bank robbery.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to win the lottery. It's all I'm asking for, even just a little portion of it. I don't want it all.
But yeah, we talked to them about it, and they, their whole thing was, did we know how to do the whole disc jockey thing? And we was like, no, you'd have to show us out. And then they was like, well, they can do that, but it would have to be free for a while. I'm showing us how to do it. And I didn't really want to do it for free. So we didn't do it.
That's what I thought it was, Spaceman.
I've got tickets. I mean, I've been buying them every chance I get since it got up to $1 billion. I'm working on it steadily. And scratch off tickets. I haven't won anything yet.
I don't understand podcasts though. I guess I'm just
my son Justin, who lives in Virginia, has a podcast. The Disciples Dialogue, because he's a preacher and he talks to other preachers, and it's really good. He gets to listen to all over the entire world.
Just pretend, Frank, a podcast is just an audio book. So what it is just you find a book you like, which is a podcast, and you listen to the story instead of reading it. That's basically what they are.
All you gotta do is talk. No. Just talk, Frank. You know that.
Frank has a problem with that.
I can talk. I can talk the ears off of Billy Goat.
No doubt.
And
we should try one together, Frank.
Yeah, we could do that. Frank asked me about my lottery ticket on a day that we are on. I definitely will, Tony.
Hey, Frank, I have a question for you.
I got an answer for you, Tony.
How can you talk the ears off of Billy Goat when you're afraid of him?
Exactly. Good point, Tony Wallace.
Because the Billy Goat is on the outside of the car, and I'm on the inside. That's the way it worked last time.
Lord.
And I about talked the ears off of him. I did before you got there. What was I doing? I was talking to that
guy. He was in the van
screaming like a little girl.
Yes.
I was.
He was screaming, come and get this goat. Get it.
I was. I was talking to that goat.
That was such a good goat, too. It was so nice, but it really hated Frank. I mean, it really.
It didn't like me.
It hated Frank.
It was not a nice goat.
It was a great goat, Frank.
I'm telling you, Jonesy, no joke. If I come to Australia, and I would like to come to Australia, I'd love to come to Tasmania. But the first thing I thought of, seriously, I'm not kidding.
He's scared of animals.
I'll bet you $5 if I went to Australia, I'd get in a fist fight with a kangaroo.
Oh yeah.
I'll bet you $5 I'd get in a fist fight with kangaroo.
They wouldn't like it.
I'd pay $5 to watch you fight a kangaroo.
I would pay.
I wouldn't want
$100
to, but I guarantee you, I would get in a situation where I would fist a kangaroo.
You know, you see them on YouTube how they fight the kangaroo, and the kangaroo's doing this, and the person gets up and says, "Oh, I'm going to fight him," and the kangaroo is actually balancing on his back legs, is what he's doing, and then he balances on his tail and he lunges his legs at you, which has got the claws, and the claws is what, and they go for your abdomen. This is their natural defensive mechanism. Is to
get beat up.
Down, right?
It's to slice you open like a dinosaur. That's what happens, and then sometimes your insides fall out if they get you good, and you're. You
want to go to Tasmania?
I don't want to do that. That's why I hadn't went.
You just
that's why he hasn't went.
I'm serious. The other day I was at work. This ain't no joke. I was working on this job, and I knew we were kind of out in this pasture. You know, we had to open up the gate to go in, and we had to work on. I was actually working on this cell phone tower thing out in the middle of this pasture, and I saw cows in there. And I didn't think nothing. I even told you about this.
No, it already told.
And I was in there, and I was working on this electrical boxes in there, and I mean, I was concentrating on them, and I wasn't paying any attention. And about that time, something just told me to turn around and look. And I turned around, and no joke, there was this huge Brahma bull behind me looking at me like, what in the hell are you doing in my yard? And anyway,
we're looking at you now.
It let me get back in the van, praise God, let me leave.
He might have been figuring out how to mount you.
I don't know if he was or not, but he was looking straight at me.
He was thinking, my new girlfriend.
Man, I just about peed my pants. That ain't no joke. I thought to myself, man, I'm fixing to get on the news. This is going to be bad. I'm going to make the news with this one.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know why, but I've had dogs that I've fought with and hadn't.
Frank,
I've come home, my pants ripped because I'm fighting with a dog in somebody's house.
That says a lot about you. But anyway, I told the story when I first started YouTube. I used to live in Sweetwater, Tennessee, Patrick. And it was a sight. There was pastures all around us. But anyway, this guy that I was up there with at that time had a big farm and a lot of cows. And he said, take this bucket, it's got rocks in it, and go walk out through that pasture and just go over that hill as far as you can go. And I'll be up there in a little bit. And like an idiot, I was like, okay. He said, just every once in a while, shake that bucket. I didn't know what was happening. I was young. I was stupid. I went out through this field. Nothing was out there to be seen anywhere. Every once in a while, I'd shake that bucket with the rocks in it. After a while, I kept hearing something coming over the big hill behind me. And I couldn't figure out what it was until all of a sudden, every cow in that whole pasture was running in a dead run for me. I ran so hard, so fast. I ended up on top of a fence post, screaming, throwing the bucket with the rocks at the cows. When I finally got back home, he said, well, that was the whole point. He wanted them to go in the, what do you call that? Like the clutch, what do you call it?
The shoot.
So they could do something to them. And that's how they got them over there. They thought I was feeding them. They thought that I was calling them to go eat. It was the most terrifying thing, one of them that I've ever been through in my life.
I'll bet. That would have scared me. Yeah, I'm not good with, I'm good with animals somewhat. But for some reason, I think it's because of my size, because I'm so big. But I think they all just end up wanting to fight, don't they?
They do. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. But it's like they're not mad. It's like they really,
don't like you.
They're not. No, it's not even like they don't like me. Yeah, it's like they just think this is how we're gonna get along. I'm gonna whip that big fat one right there, and that's
with these stories, you know, kangaroos and bulls and.
I never fought a frog. I have fought a frog.
Oh, come on now, love a frog.
Let me tell you, this is a true story about a frog. Patrick, I'll tell you about this. My cousin took me frog gigging one time, and I'm kind of a city boy. I'm not a country boy. You know, I'm Southern, but I grew up in town. And, you know, we didn't go frog gigging, and we didn't, you know, do all that stuff. And my cousin took me in the middle of the night, and I thought frog. Mm-hmm. I had never seen one of the great big bullfrogs. And man, my cousin stuck one and he put it right in my face and told me to get it off that gig. And we were in that boat in that lake in the middle of the night. I screamed and I jumped off all the way in the water. Anyway, he had a heck of a time getting me back on that John boat. And
I would love to have seen that.
Scared me slap out of my skin.
Oh my gosh. You're such a girl.
It was, yeah, I am.
You
Have you seen them big goannas? The big lizards.
Yeah.
Right. Me and my brother were playing, we were stirring up a bull in a paddock. So we'd get in the paddock and we'd just, come and chase me. Rah, and he'd run towards you and you go over the fence and then you'd jump on the other side and you go, no, come and get me. And he'd run at you. It was just like cheap entertainment living out in the country, as you do. And I realized I wasn't going to make it out of the fence after about 15 turns. And he come charging me. So I climbed up a tree. I climbed up a couple of branches and I'm looking down at him and going, hey, you're not going to get me up here. And then I heard this, and it's a goanna in the tree just above my head going, I'm going to bite you. He was this big.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
And then what do I do? Oh yeah. And they bite you, but if they don't take a chunk out, they leave an infection because of the bacteria in their mouth is how they break down food. And anyway,
like the Komodo dragons.
Yeah, like the Komodo dragons.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
The goannas, is that an iguana? Is that the same thing?
Basically, yeah. It's a big dragon lizard, I suppose. Goannas. But yeah, that was an experience that day. So it was and then my brother seeing what was going on. He said, I'll have to save the little blood, and he's my big brother, but he's tinier than me. I'm like this, and he's like this, and he jumps over and says, "Come over here, bull! Get away from him!" And the bull runs away, and I just let go of the branch and dropped to the ground. And I wasn't so happy to see my brother help me. That's probably the only time I've been thankful for my brother.
Oh Lord, that would be a scary sight right there. Now, see, Tony. Now, I don't know if it's the same way in Australia, but it probably is. There's certain places here where we've got alligators, and then there's certain places here where we don't have alligators. Like up at Matt's house, there's not any alligators, and there's hardly any at my house. But at Tony Walsh's house, they've got alligators like they've got white-tailed deer down there. Lord. They're everywhere. And, Tony's probably dealt with alligators several times. Is that the way it is with the crocodiles over there in Australia, Jonesy?
Yeah, you got to be north of the equator for the warmth. They can't survive in the colder weather. So we're down here, we don't get anything like that. We get killer whales. So we get the orcas. They can swim around. They come up from the South Pole and swim around. Wow. Then we get plenty of penguins. I was on the beach yesterday and there was penguin tracks everywhere, but I couldn't find any. I was there at the wrong time.
But in Australia, was there a lot of crocodiles there?
Well, up north, once you get past Brisbane and you go further north, there's a section where you cannot swim in the ocean. Because you can't swim in any of that ocean. It goes right around the Northern Territory and right down the other end of Western Australia because it's just deadly. If you fall in the ocean, if a shark don't get you, a crocodile will.
God,
so, good grief.
And the beach.
I know I've seen those jumping jacks, those the great whites that jump up out of the water over there in Australia, and that's wild.
They're cold water sharks too, so they like this area that I'm in. So the golden rule, Frank, is when you go to the beach in Australia, you're never the last person out. when you go out in a group of people, you always make sure some smarty will always swim the furthest out. You go, you out there, son. You take the bait first, and we'll. But yeah, we learned that as a kid. Like your parents would tell you that. Never be the furthest person out when you're swimming.
Well, see, that's what Tina told me. We went to Waycross, which is basically the town Tony's from. He lives in Blackshear, which is right next to Waycross, but it's the same. It's basically the same town. And we went to Waycross to the Okie. You ever heard of the Okefenokee Swamp, Jonesy?
No, I can't say I have.
Well,
sounds cool.
Well, that's where Tony lives. Is right by the Okefenokee, and man, we went in there to the Okefenokee Swamp Park, and Tina had never, seen those big alligators on the ground out there, and I told her they were there, and she was like, "Yeah, alligators. So what?" And anyway, we went when we went in there to that park. I said, "That's a big alligator, ain't it?" And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Look right there at that alligator. That's a big alligator." She said, "You mean that rock?" I said, "No, that alligator." And I turned around to look to see where Tina was at, and Tina was about 100 yards behind me.
See, I'm smart.
When she realized that was an alligator,
to get up and leave.
She took off flying, running that direction. And I told her, she said, "Well, those things chase you?" And I said,
I said they will.
She said, can we, do you think we could outrun that alligator? I said, "Tina, I ain't worried about outrunning that alligator." She said, "Why?" I said, "All I'm worried about is outrunning you." So if I can outrun you, then I don't have to outrun that alligator.
Something tells me, Frank.
And no alligator, I promise you, I'd be gone. I got more sense than to hang around.
But they're all over the place down
there.
Hey there, MB Heritage. How are y'all doing?
Hey, how are y'all? There were people there who had a little kid, and they put that little child, who was maybe 2, on the back of that alligator. I had to leave when I saw that because it ticked me off so bad.
Tony Walsh will tell you that's a dumb move.
That is so stupid.
Yeah. Even those are for the most part tame. They are still wild. They're used
very much wild. That was so dumb. I wouldn't have put Frank on the back of it.
They're used to people, but they're not that used to people.
No, that thing was huge. I mean, they couldn't have got that child off there and got away in time. It would have had them. And we went on that little boat tour, by the way, that takes you around that park. And they told us that one big alligator, though it was very grumpy, has tried to get in the boat with those people before. And I believe it because it was growling at us. And that was very scary to hear that.
Yeah, it was growling and hissing.
Yeah, it was not.
That's the difference.
Like them either.
It was very unnerving to say. At one point I had, when you're in the boat ride, they hand you a little baby crocodile or alligator. And I was holding it before we heard that one growling, and I was holding it, and it was hollering, that little baby holler. And I thought, oh dear God, it's calling mama. I gave it back with a quickness. I don't want it.
I love how Patrick's sitting there listening to everything you're saying.
Hey, Patrick always pays
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I'm just going to ask her if she wants to hold a frog. I'll say, hey, baby.
Let me get my lottery ticket and I'll come hold you.
She's kissed a lot of frogs, Patrick.
I have. Ain't one of them turned into a 19 jet.
Hey there, MB Heritage.
I'm going to have to go, guys, because I'm about to pass out.
No. Well, stay around. I'm glad you came by and talked to us, Patrick.
Matt's me an arm to get me
Patrick,
tired, so I'm going to pass out.
Patrick doesn't need to come to the swamp because if the gators don't get him, the otters might or something else will.
That's right.
Yeah,
You live in a mean neighborhood, buddy.
Yes, he
does.
Snakes. Anything else?
Have you noticed where Jonesy's at? He's
Right.
down under.
He's down under us.
No, Frank, good grief, man. Jonesy's the one down under.
There's your dumb dad joke for the month.
Yeah, you did it. Took you long enough.
Yeah, Frank. I'm a bit slow.
I am. I'm bad about being pretty slow about stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, which app do you use your thumbnails on?
Do what?
Which app? Do you do thumbnails for your videos, or do you just?
Oh, I thought you was talking about my thumbnail. I mean, I'm serious. I thought you was talking about my thumbnail.
Hi.
He's talking to me, and I don't have no thumbnails, baby.
I just make them myself, Jonesy. I make them.
Yeah.
Usually, do you ever do that? Like I use a video editor, like a photo editor thing, and I'll I'll make mine on there and then upload them.
I think she's cute too, Space
Oh,
Man.
it's so funny.
I saw her on a video. She's pretty.
It's Bird.
Who's she talking about?
Spaceman does lose his wife. Can't you see? It's right there, Frank. Go on.
Okay. I can't say that.
He misses everything.
Open your eyes, Frank. Good grief. Come on.
I know. I need to.
He's the smartest person on the panel. And
I need to get some coffee.
A furry frog.
Wow, thank you,
Yeah.
Jonesy.
A hairy frog.
A furry frog. I'll stick. I was going to say something else, but I thought PG-13.
Remember where you are, boy.
Oh, I don't, but Tina does. We got a video of her doing my toenails.
Oh,
That's
God,
pretty
that
bad.
was bad.
Yeah.
That was actually funny.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay,
cool.
I gotta go.
Bye.
All right, see you, Patrick.
Somebody
Patrick the Frog is signing out.
Is Matt coming back or is Matt going too?
Who's Matt?
Who's Matt?
Ain't no Matt there. What are you doing? That's Patrick's channel.
You said that was Tony. That's Jonesy.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No Matt.
You're drinking some coffee, Van? I wish I was drinking some coffee. I love coffee.
What are you drinking, Frank?
Yeah, what are you drinking, Frank?
I'm drinking some water. I was
Yeah,
drinking some
drink.
water. I'm out now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going this time. Oh,
Bye,
Spaceman,
Patrick.
tell your wife hi. You know, Miss Spaceman, we only live about 15, 20 minutes apart. If you want to come and see me sometime.
They do. They live right down the road from one
Oh,
another.
that was so good.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Thank you so much, Patrick. I'm glad you came by. Oh, you're so sweet. Wrong way. You're so sweet.
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
That's fun.
Oh, I love my face hurts.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off without any hands.
That's so funny.
We got
Just chew it. You'll be right.
Okay.
Oh, my face hurts now.
Oh. Yeah, I'll tell you. Now, are y'all seriously going to come this way, Jonesy?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the daughter to sort out what's going on. But yeah, they're definitely looking at moving over your.
That'd be awesome.
You probably could talk. If you're going to come toward this area, you might be able to talk Mr. Tony Walsh there. I don't know why I said Welch. Tony Walsh
Know
there
your name.
to
Tony Walsh?
come up and see you because he ain't too far away.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no. Well, as soon as they sort out what they're doing, I'll be coming over with them within a matter of weeks. Her in-laws are going to be there anyway, so they live in some gated community somewhere.
Do you know the town?
Nah, I'll find out and I'll tell you, but not at the moment. No.
Is it Marietta?
Oh, I couldn't tell you, mate.
Couldn't tell me.
No, but they go to the baseball quite regularly. They love the Braves. They're always there.
Well, Tony's about, what are you, about 4 hours from us?
Give or take.
Yeah, that's what, from Atlanta, you're about what, 4 hours?
4.5.
4.5. Yeah, that's what Jonesy's going to be coming up here to Atlanta. That's what I was saying. But
yeah, no, definitely catch up for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a ride for Tony, but we might be able to talk him into it.
I like driving anyway, so I can go any direction.
Yeah, we could probably make down toward your house then, which we would. It'd be fine with us.
Sure, we would.
But
oh, I've invited y'all before, and you ain't showed up yet.
Oh, we've showed up. We came and rode in the tractor. We'll show again. We'll come.
I'm trying constantly to come down that way.
Yeah, we'll definitely
I actually
come
said
back.
for my birthday I would like to go down Jekyll Island. So, but we didn't make it. But we will.
No, we couldn't make it this time.
Wait a couple weeks to the Christmas lights get out.
I know. I love the Christmas lights down there.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
That's
awesome? We
that's
went
a
down
real
to Jekyll
cool.
one year, and they had an ice skating rink on the beach at the ocean. And Kelly, it was a few years ago.
That
Kelly
was
and-
pretty cool.
Yeah, Kelly went ice skating on the beach. It was so cool. It was really awesome. It's only, well, 2 times we went down there in the winter.
What did they say there?
And Tony Delgado, I still feel bad about not seeing you. Us being an hour apart.
No.
That just, I hate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. If we know when you're coming, we need to tell everybody. So I mean, I don't know if Boone and them could come down, or Dudley, or if Matt could come or not. But if we know where you're at, we could, since you're coming all the way from Australia,
I believe we could ride a little.
we could figure out a mutual place where we could all meet up, and at least we could buy you some Golden Corral or something. We'll take you out to eat, take you Cracker Barrel, feed you some grits.
Hey, isn't Darren coming in a few weeks?
I don't know. I hadn't heard from him. I bet Boone has though. He's talking about Australian Forge.
Oh, I don't know.
Down under
Farm and Forge. Yeah,
Darren's
He's been sick. Yeah, he got sick. Is he back up and running? He got real ill for a while. Had some bad something ended in worked in his blood or something. They couldn't work out what was wrong with him, but he's been down for the count for a while.
Yeah, but I think he's supposed to be here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'd like to see him. We missed him last time he come through, and I'd like to see him. I'll tell you what, that's expensive airfare. I checked into it to go to Tasmania, and that's crazy.
Yeah, he really did.
That's crazy, man. How much is it for you to come over here, Jonesy? And back?
Probably about 1,800.
What?
1,800's not bad. I mean, that's...
You fly to Hawaii, and then you fly domestic. So you go from Australia to Hawaii with whoever the carrier is, whether you go Air New Zealand or... I try to keep away from Qantas. Qantas are usually the dearer of the lot of them. But yeah, you fly directly to Hawaii, and then you jump on whatever you can get out of there to wherever your destination is. That's the cheapest way. That's the way most musicians roll these days. They'll fly to Hawaii. Even spending a night in Hawaii is cheaper. You get there, you get out, you unwind, you relax, and then whatever time your flight is out, you go again to wherever you need to go.
Huh, that would be cool. To fly to Hawaii. You'd like to go to Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii. I don't want to fly, period. I don't like flying. I've flown before, and I'm not a big fan of it.
No, she don't like to fly.
No.
Or float.
Tina, this is what you do. You go.
What you got there?
Yeah, I did that one time on a trip up north. I drank a lot of Heineken. That was not a good idea.
What's Tony got there?
Bad.
Terry posted 5 days ago that Darren would be here in 2 weeks. So that'd be a week and a half. He'll be here.
Really? Well, that's pretty cool.
And I know he's going back to Petways.
Thyroid issues, I believe. That's what Boone said.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I hadn't got to watch him too much. I'm ashamed that I don't get to watch more than I get to watch it. I just don't. I wish I
terrible.
did. I wish I did. I like watching. I just don't have the time I used to have. I try to watch, all y'all's, but I don't, watch everybody like I used to. I wish I had the time to. But y'all know how it is. It's hard to watch everybody.
Hey, life's life. You got to live your life. My advice to everybody on YouTube is live your life, and when you've got time to jump on and enjoy what you do and enjoy who you watch, and that's all you can do. You can't be a friend to a million people. You just got to do what you do. And like I've walked into another community somehow. I've joined this. Somehow I've stumbled into all these people, and it's like one big ball of people bouncing off you and coming at you. And join me over here and join me over there and do this over here. And in the end, I mow the lawn when I mow the lawn, and I have a sit down with the wife when I sit down with the wife. I do a radio show. I do an hour a day I farm that out to different stations. So, and then basically I'm in here now editing. I done my music show. I seen the birthday girl was on, and I thought I have to come on and say happy birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is another community that I was into way before, and I've sort of shifted over here a bit left field. So it's good to sort of always remember where you come from. And
well, our channel's kind of, I guess we're kind of weird. We get like we got 6-9 people in the live.
Kind of weird.
Oh yeah, there you go. But then after we run that live last week when you was on it, Jonesy, I think there's been like 1,000 views on it.
I don't know.
Something like that, 500 or it's been a lot of views that was on it after the fact. And why in the world anybody would want to watch that? I don't know, after the thing, but they did. They watched it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people did.
Yeah.
And
I watched the live play.
Yeah, we've got we got a lot of people who they won't come to our live or whatever.
They can't, or they don't know it. A lot of people said they didn't get a.
But then we got a lot that watch, know.
They
so
watch later.
I worry about those who like to watch.
Do what now?
Sorry, I was trying to be funny, but it wasn't.
He was thinking out loud.
It was like what? Yeah.
I was trying to be. My mind. See, that's the radio in me. My mind.
Little birdie, who was that?
Spits things out, and I open my mouth, and I could say the wrong thing. You've always got to worry about those people, but Frank.
Yeah. A little birdie told me that you were on. Yeah, I bet that little birdie did tell you. I saw that little birdie fly through here just a little bit.
Is it that bluebird?
It was the bird that knows Voon.
The bluebird.
Yeah. It's the bird that definitely knows Voon. But
the bird with the word.
But I'll tell you what, Jonesy, what you got to do if you come here, you got to make Voon.
Yeah.
And you got to get some of Voon's food. You got to get some of Voon's cookies.
Oh my God!
Because if you did, you would want to move over here just to eat some of her cookies.
Heck yeah! We went to see Voon in North Carolina, and she sent us home with a whole lot of cookies, and we ate cookies all the way from North Carolina back home. And then after we got home,
man,
we still ate them.
We were like, let's turn around and go back to Voon's house
they were really
to get
good.
some more cookies.
They were not one kind.
They were really good.
Well, I am going to North Carolina when I'm there.
Yeah, that's where Booney's at.
No, Patrick could get a lot of views there, Matt, man. I always get views from Patrick.
Matt, he's over here?
Yeah.
Well, see, you snuck in the side door when I was looking at the
he was here.
door.
He never left. He was.
No. Matt was not here. Patrick was here.
I like that voice that comes up for Patrick.
Okay, now things are getting weird.
Now, Frank, is Voon's cookies better than my pear halves?
That's a close race. That's a close race. Because those pear halves that Tony's got, seriously, he ought to sell those.
He's sitting on the fence.
If I could go into a store and buy Walsh pear halves, I'm telling you,
we could get a combination Walsh pears and Voon's cookies in the same basket for, like, say, a birthday or something. I don't know, or just say it. That would be like double trouble.
She ain't far from you, Spaceman. She ain't far from you at all. She's on the south of Fancy Gap down there.
I would love to live in Fancy Gap.
Just south of that a little bit, and she ain't far from you at all. He said he was in North Carolina today.
What's he got?
What you got there, Jonesy?
He's doing things. He's got food too.
Look at that dairy milk caramello cola.
Okay, I mean,
what in the heck is that?
Like a good birthday
gift. Koala, Frank. Koala.
I thought that was cola.
Not cola.
Koala.
Koala.
There's a picture of it.
Well, darn.
Yeah.
Well, I need some help with my spelling and my ciphering there, Tony. But what is that? What is that, Jonesy?
Oh, it's just caramello inside chocolate, and they're shaped like koalas.
Oh, cool. It's
Yeah.
caramel inside chocolate. Now, what is Vegemite?
Vegemite. Look,
I've heard a lot of people talk about that.
these are what you want, Frank.
Vicky, what?
Vicky, can you not
Violet.
say or read?
What is? I can't see it.
Violet.
Violet crumble.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We don't have those.
What is that?
It is. Hang on.
We don't have any of that good stuff.
It's the way it shatters that matters.
Oh.
Is that like peanut brittle or something like that?
It's like honeycomb covered in chocolate.
Oh man, I bet that's good.
Now just listen. Like, excuse. I'll put my.
Oh man, this ain't right.
Listen to
You're
the
supposed
audio.
to do that all the way.
Cruel.
Because I can't get one. There's no way in the world I could get one.
We could order them online.
I could do that.
Listen to the audio, Frank.
Oh man,
Order some online.
that sounds good.
Oh man.
Man, that would be good. I bet that is good. Hey, I got some candy. I know where some's at.
I know where it's at because I took it out of the bag and hid it.
You did.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all eat like Snickers and stuff over there?
Yeah. That's. Yep.
That's boring.
So y'all
stuff.
have Snickers and Reese's and M&Ms, all that stuff.
I was on a live the other night, and someone said, "What candy have you got?" And I just went to the shops, and I thought, you know what, I'll buy a couple of things that I know you guys don't have.
So what do we have here that you don't have?
It's a Chiquito.
Chiquito.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like
Our Chiquitos are not like that.
That's
They're
pretty
neat.
cool.
I won't open it up. I'll save that. You want me? You obviously know Tim Tams. You heard of Tim Tams, the biscuits? Everyone knows what Tim Tams are. You can't get them over there.
Anything.
Only biscuits I know is ones my mama made. She made biscuits.
Let me
I ate
send you
biscuits this morning.
for your birthday, Tina, which will probably end up arriving for Christmas. I'll send you over a couple of these, or 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And some Tim Tams, and we'll see how.
So
that would be awesome.
That would be a great Christmas birthday bash.
You worked at Dollar
Yeah.
Dudley. That's cool.
Yeah.
Smarties, yeah.
That's awesome. Our
I've
Smarties
seen
are like
that.
that.
Ours are a little different.
They're like M&Ms, everyone says. But anyway, my wife will kill me now, and I'm sitting out here doing all this.
Having a candy fest.
Well, go get us some candy. I'm
No,
eating some
we're not
candy
eating
now.
candy.
I love candy.
I know we're not
Candy's
eating candy.
the best thing. Tony, you don't eat candy, do you?
Oh, I eat candy all the time. Don't I look like I eat candy?
You don't look like you eat candy. You didn't get as big as me. You ain't ate the amount of candy I've ate.
No.
Last I heard, you were on a health kick and doing better.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, that lasted probably about 3 days.
Look, every other day, Frank's like, look, in the morning I'm getting up at 4 o'clock and I'm going to walk 2 miles and I'm only going to eat a salad tomorrow. He gets up at 10 and he has a candy bar for breakfast.
You ain't got to tell everybody.
Last.
Go get some candy.
No, honey.
Frank, me and you are brothers from another mother.
I know. I love eating candy. I really do.
I tell you, we bought bags of candy for Halloween and we didn't give out one piece. We ate every single bit of it.
Oh, that's cool there, Dudley.
What's Walsh got?
Reese's.
Yes. Oh, that damn
Get
stuff.
the candy while you're at it. What Milk Duds? Oh, that's Halloween candy that's left over, ain't it?
Kit Kats.
Yeah, I ate a bunch of them.
Here's our Smarties.
Yeah, that's our Smarties right there, Jonesy.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they? They look like our small version of our fruit tingles. Yeah.
You can get the Snickers.
No, you're only getting one.
You gotta give me more than that.
Here, you can have.
See, we have Reese's.
Yeah.
Hey, now we all eating candy.
I think they call this a mukbang.
That's a crying shame.
See that's the smarty, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Looks like a peel.
Yeah. Here we go, Tony. These are.
Fruit tingles.
Yeah. I got to get away from that windscreen, eh? But anyway, I was in the garden earlier on, so excuse my fingernails, but yeah, that's a fruit tingle.
Is it about the same thing as a Smarties?
Yeah, that's what they're telling me. But these have got like little, they sort of zing a bit in your mouth. There's a bit of, I don't know what's in them. There's plenty of sugar, obviously.
I have a question for Voon.
I do too, Voon. I love milk dud.
Voon, how far are you from Mount Airy?
I can answer that for you, Tony.
Right.
She's 45 minutes.
Yeah. That's where we ate at.
Because I want to stop back through there when we go back to New York in January.
Well, I'll tell you what, and this is honest God truth. Boone and her husband and MB Heritage,
Oh, yeah.
man, they are both groups of them, some of the nicest people that I've ever met.
Absolutely.
Very sweet,
We're
very
glad.
kind, just like they are on the videos. Man, they're no different. You know them, and
I know.
and you just gotta
Everybody's
love
eating
them. You
chocolate.
know what I mean? You just really gotta love them. I love eating chocolate.
Oh man,
Boone, are you eating chocolate? I bet you are. Well, Boone's on
I wasn't
keto.
even going to eat it, and all of a sudden everybody else is eating candy.
Bones was awesome. Great restaurant.
Oh, it really was. It was so great.
Boone says he's gaining weight watching.
yeah. Welcome to
Boone,
Test.
Milk duds and milk. I bet that is good, Dudley.
Boone, will you come to Mount Airy and see me?
She did drinking coffee.
There was an eerie silence there. I thought I
We all got a mouthful of chocolate.
No, he's talking about Boone. Where you
Oh.
at? Stay
Oh.
with the program, Frank. Quit thinking about chocolate.
I'm thinking about chocolate.
I know.
I
I'll
got
have
the
to let
perfect.
you know, Boone.
I got the perfect button for that one when it was all silent. I should have went this one.
Yeah.
Do y'all have crickets down there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have them up here.
By cricket.
Grasshoppers.
Crikey. That's what he says.
It's not crikey. It's
He
crikey.
says crikey.
They say cricket.
No, he says crikey, don't he, Jonesy?
Crikey, mate.
Crikey. Crikey.
Like crikey?
Crikey.
I used to
Who
could do
is
that.
he?
He's Steve Irwin.
No, the kids.
You know, we went to Steve Irwin's zoo, the Australia Zoo up in Queensland. and
I'd
they
love
had-
to do that.
That'd be awesome.
They had the alligators and the crocodiles in like obviously different areas, and they were saying the alligators are more docile, like a calmer than like a crocodile is a skittish nut job who's just gonna jump out of the water and eat anything. Whereas a crocodile, an alligator, sort of slowly, methodically works out what he wants to do. He's just gonna sunbake, or he's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
They were happy walking up and touching them, but the crocodiles were just, just got to be careful because they are pea brain nut jobs who will, take your leg off in one bite. But yeah,
Yep, alligators kill people, but they don't. It's not often. It's not all the time.
Yeah, you say that because you live here.
Well, I mean, Tony, they don't kill people all the time down there, do they, Tony?
If an alligator kills you, it's because you invaded its territory. It don't come hunting you.
Yeah. Crocodile will come hunting you.
It would come
Oh,
hunt
yeah.
you.
There.
he's
It
always
would come
hunting.
hunt Tony. Who the hell are you? Frank.
Them bugs don't exist at his house. I don't get that, man.
We missed something back.
I'm missing something there.
We gotta
man.
go back and read before that. I think we missed something, right?
Well, we're all eating candy still.
Frank is anyway.
No.
I mean, Jonesy.
I've still got time. I'm trying to do a thumbnail. I got a video already uploaded. I'm trying to work out what I'm doing.
How I do them usually, Jonesy, is I go to. Do y'all have me in shot?
No, I've seen that on a lot of videos actually.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, most all of mine are on InShot, and I just have the app InShot, and I can go to a picture and put it on there, and then just make it however I want to, and then upload that.
So all I've done so far is.
Oh, cool!
Beautiful sunset.
I'll tell you something that I have noticed on thumbnails though, and I heard somebody say this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems to be. If your face is on there on the thumbnail, or somebody's face is on the thumbnail, they're more likely to get hit. People like to see another person.
Okay.
And that's they make an excited face, but you've got all these people that are making these faces on their YouTube thumbnails.
I know one person in particular, and I ain't calling no names.
And I'm not doing
but I
that.
tell you what, that gets on my nerves.
I mean, I'm not going to do that. I know they say that you need to do that, but yeah, every video,
Yeah. Oh, that gets on my nerves.
I can't do that.
Not me, buddy.
I can't do that. But I like to do a video. You want to do something where you're excited, but then there's overly animated. You can take it too far.
You can. Some people do.
And she says, I am not an alligator anymore. LOL, it's all good.
Okay. Good, man.
That is what I was told too. Oh, yeah.
What was she told?
That she's not an alligator anymore.
All right, then.
We're somewhere missing something.
I don't know what's going on.
We have somewhere missed something.
I got lost in the translation.
But yeah, Tony's he's got all kind of stuff down there around his. They've got Jonesy. They've got Tony there. He's got wild hogs around his house. That will kill you dead.
Yep.
That's one thing.
That's a bad spot to be. Is in a bunch of wild hogs. They'll hurt you, won't they, Tony?
They will chase you and hunt you down.
Yeah.
I don't want no part of that.
Yeah, they got these big tusks that come off of them.
Yeah.
And they're hard to deal with. We have most of the stuff in Georgia is not very dangerous. The most dangerous thing in Georgia, I would say, is the west side of Atlanta Hood. That's probably the most dangerous thing in Georgia.
Is.
And I would stay away from there.
Dangerous than any animal, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, I would stay away from there because that ain't too safe, is it, Tony?
Is that where you gassed up that night?
Yeah, that's where I about got killed that night.
Lucky you didn't.
Yeah, sure is. There's some bad areas right around in there.
Yeah, we went to this bottle shop or a liquor shop, whatever you want to call it, in South Memphis at about around midnight. It was a bad idea at the time, but where we were staying, we ran out of alcohol, and the band I was with said, "Let's go on the hunt for look, there's a liquor shop only about 300 meters away." We walked down this street, turn down that street, and then go down that street. But when we turned up there, the guy in the liquor store said, "Geez, what are you boys doing here?" Because we were the wrong people in the wrong area of town.
Yeah.
To be there, and basically when we come out, the local youth that were there sitting around their cars with all these nice bright colours on their sort of jackets and stuff, just pointed at us and said, "Yeah, whiskey in your wallets." And then we basically said, "You're kidding, mate. What's going on here?" And played the dumb Australian, and they just basically, after about a 15-minute yelling sort of conversations. They said, just get out of here and don't come back. So we got out of there with our whiskey and with our wallets and
you know what you should have said? You should have seriously said this in your best Australian accent.
Oh, Lord.
That you want me to hit you in the head with a can of soup? Because almost everybody here has watched Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
And they would have run.
They asked us where we're from, and when we said Australia, then they wanted to talk stupid stuff like, is there really kangaroos hopping down the street? You know, like, and they're thinking we're on a roll.
You're being robbed. I mean, you're being robbed, and the dude's asking you.
I'd be like, yeah, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, he did. He wanted to talk about it, and we said, yeah, of course there are. You can put you can put a letter in his pouch, and he'll take it up the road for your grandmother or something.
Man, Mojave Green will, it'll kill you.
Ew, yeah.
What is Mojave Green? Huh? You haven't seen In Forever.
Forever. The whole thing.
I love those movies too. I love. Now, did y'all have them down there, Jonesy? Did y'all watch Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah. What did he have? Mojave Green.
I don't know what that is.
No. Paul Hogan actually. He's going to Channel 9, which is a big network here, on Monday night. The host that hosts like the After the News show, like they talk about current affairs and stuff.
Yeah, late night show.
Yeah, she's having him on and it says that this is going to be a change, and it looks like he's going to be the host of this show. So I'm sort of really
wow.
Well, say that was a huge franchise here. Crocodile Dundee was probably one of the biggest movies out of the 80s. It was one of the biggest hit over here. Oh yeah, I can just about quote everything out of that whole movie.
Man did.
Yeah, Man did.
This is a knife.
That's right. Well, when we got back to the room too, after we got back to our house that we the house we had, there was five of us there. 3 of them went straight to their bedrooms and curled up in a bit of anxiety and shock. and me, I was sort of like, I was pretty like relaxed. Well, anyway, I was sort of pretty, I expected it, but it didn't really affect me much. But the Dutch guy who was in the band, he Australian guy, but
always the Dutch guy, ain't it?
Oh man, he's strutting around like a rooster, going, I told him, and he was going on for about half an hour, pumped. Like everyone was sort of on edge and pumped. And next minute, the whiskey's flying again, and the beers are going down. And then the story started that gun was this big. No, it was this big. And,
it grew.
That guy had a knife. No, he didn't have a knife. He had a sword. And then we woke up in the morning and basically said, "Ain't never going down there at night again." So.
Yeah, I'll bet. I've been mugged in Atlanta a few times, and I didn't. One of the times I didn't react very well to it, so I can relate. But I try. Past few times I've had somebody try to rob me, I didn't retaliate. I just went on.
It's better not to these days.
Yeah, I went back looking for him the first time, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. And I figured out after I got older that that's not the thing to do.
No, they'll kill you.
That's not
just
the thing
for
to do.
being alive. Then.
Well, I mean, the people that I was going down there to take it out on wasn't the ones that had committed the crime, and I was just mad at everybody down there, and I shouldn't have been. And so anyway, I've gotten a little better, guys. I need to go to my grandson.
Tony.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Play some
Thanks
games with your
by.
grandson. That's cool.
Delayed you. Hi.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what they told us? The best thing that we could do when we tour is that you've got your main wallet with all your stuff that's important to you, and your lot of money, and you keep that wherever you carry that. and then you've got another wallet with like $10 or $12 in it.
Yeah.
A fake, like an old license and old cards that looks like it's your wallet. So when someone does mug you, you just go, well, here's my wallet.
Yeah.
And then they take that happily and leave you alone. So that's what I suppose you guys know more about it than we do. But
no, I had never. That don't really.
That would be a good idea. Then.
That's a good idea.
Dang good idea.
That's actually a really good idea.
Well, that's what we do when we tour.
My main thing happened to me. The worst thing happened to me when I toured last time, because we toured over at Tony and Leanne, Tony Larson's home state, over in Minnesota and Wisconsin, and we were in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan is where we were at the last time I was on tour. And most of the people there are pretty nice. You don't have to worry about getting robbed. But I went into this one place, and I was trying to check into this casino. And I told Tina about it. Tina was at home. And I was trying to check into this casino, and they were checking me in. And the woman asked me for my name, and I told her, and she said, I can't understand what you're saying. She's the first person I run into that wasn't being nice. And she said, you got to stop speaking with that Southern twang you've got. And I said, well, ma'am, I'll try my best. I'll do what I can. And I thought to myself, she's treating me like I'm just a stupid redneck. And I thought, man, I'm going to give her a stupid redneck. And they had a sign up there that said free Wi-Fi. And I said, hey, I got one question for you that I don't understand. She said, what's that? I said, where can I get my free Wi-Fi at? Because y'all got a sign here that says I get a free Wi-Fi. I said, I've never been nowhere. You stay in a motel and you get a free Wi-Fi, but wherever she's at, send her up to my room, and we'll get our free Wi-Fi here. That's not what that means. I can't believe you thought that's what that means. That doesn't mean that. Anyway, it was hilarious.
That's what they think we're doing.
Yeah,
people like you.
I thought to myself, you're dumb, not me. See what I did? I stole a Reese's. She had it laying out.
So when I picked up off the floor.
I don't care. It's still wrapped in the cover, so that means it's good. But anyway, that was funny.
Hey, I'm fixing to take off. I'll see y'all later.
I'll see you, Tony. Hey, thank you for coming by. We're fixing to get off here, too.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Y'all think about coming down for the Christmas lights?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely would like to. What do y'all do down there at Waycross and Blackshear for Christmas? I mean, that y'all got lights and stuff and things to do?
Well, I mean, people have lights up, and now they have at the Swamp Park. They have the train ride and the boat rides at night with Christmas lights throughout the Swamp Park.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's what we all do.
We'll do that.
So say you could come and we could do the Swamp one night and Jekyll Island the next night.
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be awesome.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely would like to do that.
All right, I'll get the dates to see when both of them are up.
Good deal. Thank you for coming by, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. Good to see you, man.
All right, y'all take care. Good night. Good seeing you.
Nice
You
to meet
said,
you.
hey, we're praying for you as long as you go through that election thing, man, until you get, we're
Cross until Tuesday.
Yeah, we're praying for you because we know you're working.
All right, y'all take care.
Bye.
All right, see you, Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's a great man. You need to sub him if you hadn't, Jonesy. He's got a good channel.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Really good channel. They're good people.
Let me double check.
10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to get off here. I've got lights. What did he say?
You got lights at his house. We can come see them.
Yeah, definitely. It says off and on.
I want to come see your lights. So make a video about it.
You know what I tell my helpers all the time? Because they'll put their switches in upside down. If it says faux no, it means don't put it on. Because if they turn the switch upside down, it will say faux no on it. And just sit there and screams at you, no. But anyway, thank y'all for coming out for Tina's birthday.
We gotta go to bed. We're old now.
And it's 10 o'clock, so we're not gonna party too late.
I'm so glad you came by, John.
Jonesy's got to go get lunch, probably.
Tony Delgado, Tony Walsh, Tony Larson. Who else?
Dudley.
Dion. What's his name? Edmund Dion.
And yeah,
Dante.
Edmund Dante.
Can't think of his name. Spaceman Dudley.
Yeah, Matt.
John Coffey. Good gracious.
Yeah, and then we got Matt and Patrick.
Matt, Matt, absolutely. I'm so glad you all came by. Thank you for
Thank y'all very
celebrating
much.
my birthday with me. It was awesome.
It definitely was, and it was.
I love
good.
you, Boone. I hope we see you soon.
Good to see all of you.
Yeah, love your work, Frank.
Good to
and
see
team.
you, Jonesy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man, you too. And hey, be careful and try not to get ate by a goanna.
Check out
Bye,
the new,
y'all.
check out the new
See y'all.
beach video, Frank. Oh, you'll like it.
Now, what's that? Well, before she gets it out, what'd you say, Jonesy?
Oh, sorry. Check out the new beach video. I just I've been here. I've been doing it over here. So
Yeah, definitely. We'll go to it tonight and look at it. Sure will.
It's a relaxing thing. It's a nice little song, and it's just relaxing.
Good deal. Yeah, I definitely will. We'll go check it out.
Definitely.
All right.
Bye,
We'll see
y'all.
y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have
Bye.
a good evening.
Cheers.
Thank you.